All right, I gotta remember what was going on. It was a whole 2 days ago. How am I supposed to remember what was going on? Okay, so we
Take a
finally
look at
made
this.
it. Nice. Got 16 mayonnaise. Holy. Mayonnaise transported by ship on the open ocean. Bet this tastes real good.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Ooh, Portrait of the Three Guardians, a work of stained glass art obtained on Kanano Island, also known as the Island of Three Seasons. The glass emits a subtle, soothing light. I assume those are probably characters from other Tales games, because that's usually what the treasures are. They're like nods to other Tales game. Fortune-telling trickery. What is
Scout ship setting sail.
what does that do? So we're still missing the cosmetic item, and we're still missing the next area, so we can't progress to the next area. But we do have the treasure and the recipe and all the materials from this area. So that's up to this point been the hard part, is getting all the materials. What is this? Increase the chance of finding rare food, maybe. Great. Yeah, so we finally managed to... Where were we? Oh yeah, we had to take a detour to get the flour so that all the people that were sick wouldn't die. And so they all got it, and they're all better now. So we finally got to go back on the boat, and we went to Isolt, looking for Magilu's friend, Grimoire, to help us read this book that we found. I don't remember why we want to read the book. I don't remember. I'm sure there's a great reason. Probably something to do with like demons or something. I don't know. This whole game's about demons. So we found her on the beach, and she didn't feel like reading it for us. But then something happened, and then she said she would talk to us at Haria Village. So now we've gone to Haria Village. That's where we are, and that's what's going on. All right. You ready for exposition time?
From what we heard in Isolt, demons are attacking villages, and more people are growing upset with the Abbey. So I hadn't expected things in Haria Village to be so laid back.
They might be on their best behavior because you're accompanied by an exorcist.
Huh. I didn't know you could see the world in more than just black and white.
The Abbey wouldn't entrust my responsibilities to someone who couldn't see beyond the surface. I have seen many things in my work. I've beheld both the light and the darkness in the world of men. Despite that, no, because of that, I won't turn away from the wrongs that I encounter. Moreover, I have faith. I believe there is good in all our souls.
The darkness, huh?
Yes, like you.
You're awfully direct.
So direct. Okay. So new little town. I really need a place to farm those cat souls, because I have on my list four cat chests that I've not been able to open because I haven't had enough. I have 200 some now, so I could open one of them. However, there'd still be 3 more. I don't have enough to open 2. They're like expensive. Like the cheapest one is 115. There's a 115, a 140. 170 and a 185. So I'm really running low on these things recently. You're travelers. If you're looking for a place to stay, the big building by the sea is it. Oh. Best. There's something different going on OBS, and it's bothering me. Like, there's a thing on the top of the stream chat and it's like changing now, and it's like flipping through like, oh, the highest bit donations and the highest this and the longest view streak, and somehow I'm on the list for the longest view streak, but only I only have a 23 stream streak going on somehow. I don't know how that works, but it keeps like scrolling, and I keep seeing like the movement out of the corner of my eye, and it's driving me nuts. Well, what exactly did you expect from a village like this? I don't know, man. What? You don't gotta be. You don't gotta be a jerk about it. So I'm tempted to buy some stuff because, like, I haven't been getting a lot of the stuff to drop yet. But on the flip side of things, like, I don't want to buy it because I feel like it's gonna drop pretty soon. Well, let's run some numbers here. 43, 59, 78. So it'd cost me about 7,800 to buy all the new weapons. $33, 46, 58. I don't need that one. What was I at? 58, 72. Yeah, it's like 10 grand to get all the armor too. So it cost me like almost 20 grand to buy everything. And I don't know that I really need to, because like when I look at most people, like she still needs to master this weapon, and then she has a whole other weapon to master. And then he's the same way. He just got this one equipped, and then he has another one. He has apparently mastered this one. Change him to this one, I suppose. I'll wanna upgrade that if I can. She has mastered this one. But yeah, she's got 3 more that she needs to master. And then he still has the Scorching Daggers, the Floric Daggers, and the Kuragane. Oh, he mastered these, apparently. Apparently these were pre-mastered, because I never used these. Okay, so he's still got 2. So, I don't know. I feel like I don't need, to be buying all this stuff, because by the time I'm ready to use it, I probably will have found it in the world. So let's just see if I can maybe crunch some things. Have some extras. Oh my gosh, look at all these Floric boots I have. Well, that's good, because I need fluorite fragments. Oh, don't crunch those. You're not getting anything out of it. Weirdly enough, I still need, like, copper. Or bronze, I think it is. Okay, let's enhance some things. So let's try to enhance this demon cleaver. This is I can only do it once. Bummer. And he's still got a way to go on those, but may as well. Give him a +2 dagger. What did I do that for? I already mastered that one. That was stupid. Okay. Oh man, that's always a lot of work. But the game kind of demands it, fortunately. Here you go, some money. I haven't really had money issues in this game, but I know I've been being a little bit stingy with some stuff, but like, I guess I'm trying to like make sure that I don't not have money when I might need it. This is bad. Another day I've come home empty-handed. You used to just cast a couple of nets and come back with a full boat. How could this be happening? Skill issue, I guess. But I know that was one of the things Zero was complaining about in Tales of Rebirth, is just not having enough money to even buy basic healing items, which just stinks when you're in that situation. Fortunately, this game, I feel like I rarely ever use healing items, first of all. But second of all, like, I have plenty of money to buy them if I need them.
I can't deal with this anymore.
What's the matter?
Everyone's sick of all these fruit-flavored gels, right? So, I made gels using the giant cacao beans only found here on this island. It gave them a nice bitter chocolate taste. But people complained that they weren't avant-garde enough. Ugh, chocolate-flavored gels, how prosaic, bah! This got me fuming! So I caught some maiden bonita fish you find around here, ground them up, and made some gels with them.
You put fish into chocolate gels?
Well, people do braise meat with chocolate. Chocolate and fish may go surprisingly well together.
Exactly! It was the discovery of a century. The bonito flakes crunchiness and the gel's gumminess made for an exquisitely bad combo, which made it interesting.
So if you made an innovative new type of gel, why are you so angry?
That's exactly my problem. I outdid myself. Now I need to make my Gels World debut as amazing as they are. So I thought up the ultimate plan.
And that is?
I'll put my Choconito gels in toilets all over the world. I'll call it the Great Choconito Toilet Gambit. No one will go to the bathroom without finding my gels. I think everyone will have a lot of fun. So, genius, right?
Yeah, it's weird, but I think it's funny too.
Right? I knew that kids would get it.
Who's a kid?
But all the adults in my village called it silly and lowbrow. They forbade me from selling my Choconito gels at all. Isn't that just horrible?
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Aw, man. Things used to be so much better. Mom would make me dinner, and all I had to do was goo 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 ga, and everyone would smile and praise me. I don't want to become the kind of grown-up who can't find any fun in looking for gels in toilets.
What? So, hold on. I'm trying to figure out like what's going on here. So when he's, because I know that, you know, in different cultures, like saying the word toilet can be like synonymous with like the bathroom, so the whole facility. You know what I mean? So is this kid saying he wants to put the mints in the bathroom so that people find them, or is he literally talking about putting them into the toilet to make it look like poops? Because no one's gonna reach in there. But, oh, it's one of those delicious Choconito gels I've heard so much about. Just, in this toilet, free for the taking. Like, no one's gonna reach in there and grab it. I really don't understand his game. But anyway, I respect it. Maybe we should ask the Abbey to help search. If they start sniffing around my mom, it could end up making matters worse. What? Why would they be sniffing your mom? This town is weird, dude. Talking about sniffing moms and toilet gel pranks. Oh, there's another cat chest. If I have enough to open this one. I don't know, like... I don't know. Well, I do. So let's go ahead and open this so I don't have to write another one down. Because I don't think it actually matters which ones you open. I think it's something where it's on like a count where like if you unlock, you know, like 10 of them, you get this item, and it doesn't really matter which 10 you do. If I get out there. So like I don't think it matters so much which chests I go back and get. I can't go through there. Oh, is it over here? Oh man, Automod, you're saving a message for me to review? How kind of you. It's from someone telling me to get AI viewers at Streamboo. That's exactly what I want. God, I can't wait. I can't wait for that day. I mean, I know some people are like already dealing with it, where you get like chat bots that go in and try to like pretend that they're people, which I don't really quite understand what the what the end game is with that. I'm sure there's probably a scam involved somewhere, but it's like, man, it's bad enough dealing with some people, but then to have to think about like dealing with like just like AI bots talking to each other like infinitely in chat. Can't wait.
We could use a place to stay. Any rooms open?
Yep. Just finished cleaning, in fact. You can help yourself to that room there.
All right, time to start deciphering this scroll.
Let's wait somewhere outside so Grim can concentrate.
Do you think maybe I could stay and watch? I really do want to study the ancient tongue. I promise I'll be quiet and not get in your way, teacher.
What did you just say, child?
That I'd be quiet and...
No, what did you call me?
Teacher? You said you didn't want to be called ma'am, so I thought maybe that'd work.
Yes, satisfactory. All right. I'll teach you how to read Ancient Avarost.
Thank you so much, teacher!
We'll leave you two alone then. Let us know if anything comes up.
Okay. Oh, what the heck? There's like stuff all over the place. Oh, the party split up. That's why. That's why. We don't get many visitors here. I'm not sure why you've come, but there's nothing much of interest here.
Listen, I don't know what they told you in Isolde, but our village has its own traditions. This village is under the divine protection of the Empyrean Aminoch. For unbroken centuries, a line of his priestesses have guided us. They're tasked with performing the sacred rites of worship. And sometimes, they even deliver us his words and will.
And there's still a priestess today?
Of course. And her daughter is training to become our next priestess. Although, I sometimes feel they push themselves too hard. Both mother and daughter are giving their all for Haria. But the Abbey doesn't care about any of that. And they stole our temple from us.
By force?
An exorcist named Teresa came and heard us out. But from the very beginning, she always intended on taking our temple. Her words may have been kind, but that doesn't change the fact that she demanded that we worship her god, Inominat. In all the years we've worshipped Aminoch, not once did we ever try to force others to adopt our beliefs.
Why haven't I seen this priestess she's talking about?
All Mahina did was try to defend the freedom and traditions of her village. Oh, classic. Wait. Is there another chest over there that I didn't open? No, okay. I get confused because sometimes, like, if you look on the left, there's two chests, and one looks like it's, like, grayed out, and one looks like a little brighter. And I thought it meant that I opened one but not the other, but I think it's because they're on different heights. And so, like, when you're on the same height as something, it's lit up. And when you're on a different altitude or elevation, it is, like, kind of grayed out. How the heck am I supposed to get over there to talk to that guy?
Do you plan on just giving up? Palamedes is Aminoch's temple. The priestess isn't the only one whose job it is to protect that temple. It's the duty of everyone born in this village.
Why did the Abbey need Aminoch's temple badly enough to risk causing this much unrest?
But how will we protect our village from the demons if the Abbey abandons us? Besides, we won't be able to do business with the people of Isolde anymore.
Our faith in Aminoch has nothing to do with the demons. When the priestess gets back, I'm going with her to protest.
The demon blight changed everything. Will we never be able to return to the way things were?
The way things were.
I miss the old days. You remember the festivals of Aminoch, don't you? I miss how Mahina led us in singing and dancing all night. Those days are gone. Now it's time for us to follow the rules of the Abbey. Please don't do anything rash. Should we really be trading our traditions for a bit of security? Listen to yourself. What use are those traditions if you're not alive to enjoy them? Yeah, that's a great way of thinking.
So she digs being called teacher. Well played, Laphicet.
She wasn't so fond of ma'am, so I guess he figured he needed an alternative.
You can tell how badly he wanted to help her with the languagey work. I think our Malak boy's finally finding himself.
So it would seem.
Humans and Malakim are really the same. Sounds pretty strange coming from a demon like me, huh?
What connection do you think there is between the violent demon Teresa mentioned and this village?
Couldn't tell you.
Could there have been a demon blight breakout here? This village doesn't look like it's been attacked, but...
Whatever it is. If it keeps the Abbey's eyes off us for once, that's good enough for me.
You really will use anything and everything towards your own aims, won't you?
Yep, and that includes you. As I'm sure you've noticed.
Still, something curious is going on here. A demon in Haria?
Banning local religions. The Abbey sure knows how to oppress the populace.
I'd imagine that comes part and parcel with spreading the good word. Other gods would only get in the way.
From what we overheard, it sounds like they've taken over Amenoch's temple, Palamedes, to use as their base of operations.
Sealing it off would be provocative enough. But straight up taking it over? Not a lot of so-called reason to that. Unless... Do you think they need it for some other purpose?
Shrug.
Shrug. Way back in ancient times, people everywhere worshipped the elemental Empyreans, including Amenoch. But I guess things go in and out of fashion for gods and humans alike. Down there. Yeah, I'm guessing there's like positional stuff. Like they've kind of like talked about these points where like there's like this resonance that's happening, and I think that the big temple where we confronted Artorias was one of them, where they said they could feel like some sort of resonation happening. So I'm wondering if there's like points like that around the world, and so they want to have control of them because it's like some sort of like nefarious, I'm sure, purpose of like summoning some sort of ancient whatever.
It sounds like deciphering the text might take some time.
We should be prepared to wait it out here a while. Hopefully it'll all be worth it in the end.
I hope so too, but ancient Avarost is complex. It's not just a matter of knowing the grammar and vocabulary.
Oh? Then how exactly do you read it?
I'm not sure about the specifics myself, but from what I understand, you kind of have to intuit a lot of it.
A language based on guesswork? Thanks, old dead people. You're officially the worst.
Oh my goodness, what a line.
Oh, ancient Avarost. You have the obstinacy of a spurned lover who refuses to move on.
Even for you, teacher?
It's this one crucial line. I can't wrap my head around it.
Well, from what you've taught me so far, it looks like it says... Sa, Popo, Mucho, Sanchon.
Ah yes, a Papa
Correct,
Mucho
but if you
Sanchon.
merely translate it word for word, it ends up saying, the parent hates tomatoes, the child eggplants.
So true.
I doubt those have much to do with Innominat. Yeah.
Their grammar is nothing like ours. Sometimes you have to reorder the words, and even then the meaning can require leaps of logic and flashes of intuition.
Reordering? So like... San-san, Pocho Pocho, Pocho Musan, Pocho Musan. Can you read it that way?
Pocho Muson. Now where did you get that from?
These words are lined up, like they repeat. And when I read this part that same way, it just felt right.
Pocho Muson. If that's repeated here, then the passage turns into the Nameless Empyrean.
Empyrean!
Ho ho, that has to refer to Innominat. I think we're on to something. Alright, so if we apply this rule here, then... It would seem to be a book of children's counting songs.
It's not about Innominat?
What matters is what the song says, child. And I think you will be very interested in the words. I wonder if they've made any progress yet.
Shall we go check on them?
Take a look at this.
Quitting is the same as defeat. Nice! There's no better victory than a safe return.
Heck yeah, more ocean mayonnaise. Oh, we got it, the swordsman's eye patch. Oh, but we still haven't found the new island yet, so we gotta keep going here.
Scout ship setting sail.
I guess. I think the pirate's eye patch is better. What a bummer.
Well, any results? Yes. Well, thanks to the boy here. As it turns out, he has quite the knack for languages.
Only because I've got the best teacher.
Careful, honey tongue. You'll give this old girl ideas. Huh? Now, child, I'm sure they're curious about the song we unearthed. Why don't you read it aloud?
Yes, teacher.
Song?
8-headed is the lord of the land, with 7 mouths to devour malevolence. Through pulses of earth doth base nature's flow, as he awaits the time of awakening. 4 Empyreans may tear him asunder, but so long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn, in sight of the full crimson moon. The nameless Empyrean hath one heart. The nameless Empyrean hath one body.
Therians? Essentially, this ancient text you found is an annotated volume of drawings and songs pertaining to Innominat. Annotated? Then hurry up and just tell us what it means.
I'm sorry. So far, we've only figured out how to read the song lyrics.
All right.
I take it we're still in for a good long wait before it's thoroughly decrypted.
Likely so, but if we want to find out what the Abbey is up to, we need to know what's in this book, no matter how long it takes.
What the Abbey's up to, is it? I think we can learn much, even from the lyrics alone. The drawings depict him with 8 heads. One of them belongs to his main body, but the other 7 are his mouths. Those mouths consume malevolence, sending it along Earth pulses back to that main body so he can awaken. The 7 monsters fitting that description are called...
Therians.
Right. Now as for this malevolence, I have no idea what that means.
What about the second part?
I haven't studied much ancient history, but it said this world was created by 4 Empyreans: Earth, Water, Wind, and Fire. But they also call Innominat an Empyrean. Perhaps a war broke out between Innominat and the other Empyreans that resulted in him being sealed away.
But if there is someone to connect with this divine power, the Therians will keep spawning. And just like that, Innominat will be revived. If we assume that Shepherd Artorius fits that bill, and that he's trying to reawaken Innominat, everything lines up.
Which means our job is to find these Therians and cut off Innominat's heads, so to speak.
But where do we even start looking for them?
Remember, the song states that the Therians in Innominat's body are connected through earth pulses. If their job is to feed Innominat, the most effective place to position them would be at the earth pulse points.
Points?
The places where the power of earth pulses is concentrated.
Sounds familiar.
Places with that sigil. Hey, remember the barrier that was keeping this bug in the forest?
Wait, are you trying to say that thing's a Therian? And yet, it would explain why the Abbey was keeping it locked up.
And there was that same barrier at the villa, too.
That's right. Do you suppose that was also a Therian? Does that mean the Therians all come in different forms?
Should we go to Logres and check?
We've just started deciphering the book. I'd hate to lose time on some fool's errand. I'd rather know at least a little more about what's in it before we make a move.
Something bothering you, Grim?
This line. The one about Therians being forever reborn.
I just felt the same thing as I did in Warg Forest.
The needle's pointing in the direction of Amenoch's temple, Palamedes. Do I recall hearing that the Abbey took that over?
Temples and ritual sites are often built on places thought to be rich in spiritual energy. Could the temple possibly be an Earth Pulse point?
There's lots of earth pulse points scattered all over the world. If there's only 7 Therians, most of them will be empty.
It's not like we have any better leads. If there's even a chance, shouldn't we go check it out?
Better than sitting around waiting on the book. If nothing else, we'll find out what Laphicet is sensing. Just a theory, but if you were to kill a Therian... What? I guess there's only one way to find out. Never mind. Good luck out there.
So I'm confused because I thought we were a Therian. I thought that's what they called us. I'll keep up the deciphering work on my own. You all go see if there's a clue in the temple. We'll need to see it for ourselves if we're after the truth. There's no telling the truth until you see it with your own eyes. Because, like... yeah, while in Therian form, with 3 or more souls, hold right trigger after a combo. So, like, Therian form is like when we go beast mode. That's what I thought we were a Therian. And it would kind of line up because it said, like, they were perpetually reborn under the Crimson Moon. And that's when... I kind of forget what happened at the beginning of the game. Like, I know that he sacrificed Laphicet, and then, like, we tried to, like, save him, but, like, I forget how we got turned into a Therian. I don't remember exactly. But we got, like, the demon hand. Hey, did you get any Exorcist cards? They sell so quickly that they're hard to come by, but I did find one for you. Here. Yes! Time to open it up, and... a rank 1 Bien Fu. I got my hopes up for nothing. Bien. Dang. It wrecked Bien Fu, I guess. So, it sounds like I was right in that the Earth pulses seem to have something to do with all this, and so that seems to be where they're trying to, like, build these temples to Innominat, is on these Earth pulses, and it sounds like maybe this is why. You don't understand, we have nothing to do with the priestess. The past is the past. We now seek the blessing of the Empyrean Innominat. There's an abbey camp at Palamedes, beyond the village's far gate. But to get there, you have to pass through all the perils of Manan Reef. It's no trip for ordinary folk. Oh, I guess that means that's where I'm going. I don't think I need anything else here, and I think I've got all the chests in this area, surprisingly. Whoa, outsiders, weird. I wish I could show Kamoana. I'm sure she would have been happy. Where did she go anyway? Ruh-roh. It wasn't a bad deal. We gave up the temple, but now the little village is protected. I know that, but that might also be the reason that Mahina and her daughter disappeared. Ruh-roh.
Who are you?
The innkeeper's daughter. I happened to overhear you all talking about going to Palamedes, and...
Did you report us to the Abbey?
Report? But you already have an exorcist with you.
If you have any business, talk with her then.
I'm Eleanor Hume, an exorcist with the Abbey. How might I be of service?
I want you to look for someone. A mother and her child went to visit the Abbey grounds, but they haven't returned.
They've both gone missing?
Yes. The mother's name is Mahina. She's a priestess of Aminoch. And her little daughter's name is Kamoana.
Hold on. If she's a priestess of Aminoch...
Right. Ever since the Abbey booted her out from the temple, she's been regularly going back to make her objections heard. But one day, she never returned home. And now her daughter has disappeared too. I can only assume that she went to go look for her mother.
And you believe they're being held at the temple?
Oh no, ma'am. I just can't imagine Mahina would abandon her daughter like that. Kamoana is next in line to succeed her, so she's had a strict upbringing, but her mother truly loves her. Please forgive Mahina for her protests. I was just hoping you could use the Abbey's resources to track them down.
I will do everything in my power to find them.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Like Kamoana, I grew up with only my mother as family. I can't help but worry for them.
Of course.
Let's be off, Miss Exorcist.
So I was watching the baseball game last night, and the Guardians are up in Detroit, and the Cleveland Cavaliers just had a series in Detroit where they handily dispatched the Detroit Pistons by like 35 points in a playoff game, which is kind of embarrassing. So apparently there was about like, I don't know, maybe about a half dozen of these guys in the stands last night who had apparently gone to the Detroit to go to the Cavs game.
Eleanor, what's your game
I'll wait.
here?
The mother and daughter, you mean? That's on me. I'll search for them myself.
I don't care about that.
Well, what then?
Why are you actively helping us decipher the book when we're using it to thwart the Abbey's plans?
You think I might be deliberately misleading you? Laying a trap of some sort for you all?
Are you?
I think you're a lot of things, Demon. But foolish is not one of them. I want to know the truth. I want to know what Lord Artorias is trying to accomplish. And there's something happening in the world right now. I want to know what it is. Unfortunately, little old Eleanor has never been deemed trustworthy enough to be given such information. So, my only option is to find out for myself.
You've got the soul searching down at least.
The Abbey and your band of rogues follow two different paths. But something tells me either will lead me to the same destination.
And so you don't see any need to lie to us?
Exactly.
And what'll you do if those truths don't line up cleanly with what you believe?
I'm not sure yet.
As honest an answer as any. Either way, it looks like you'll be working with us for the near future.
Yes, for now.
Hey, could I ask you something?
What is it?
About the Therians. I've heard you call yourself a Therian before. Is there any particular insight you have about them?
No, none. Artorias said I was one, that's all.
And that doesn't bother you?
Does it bother you?
Nope, not at all. If you're not worried, then neither am I.
I'm surrounded by freaks. But was that truly the reason Ceres chose me?
Velvet keeps picking on Madame Eleanor. They're total opposites, so I know they're just gonna clash sometimes, but Velvet takes it too far.
You really think they're totally opposite?
If Madame Eleanor is a white lily, then Velvet is a black rose. If Madame Eleanor is a soaring Pegasus, then Velvet is a wolf in the shadows. If Madame Eleanor is a plate of spaghetti carbonara, Velvet is squidding noodles with seaweed.
I don't follow you completely, but I think I get the point.
I'm sure you understand. The two have nothing at all in common. And since they don't share anything in common, some fighting now and then just can't be helped.
Well, they both have beautiful hair.
Okay, but we're talking a noble exorcist and an aloof demon.
Eleanor sometimes treats you coldly. And Velvet has helped me more times than I can count.
Madame Eleanor gives herself fully to the salvation of others, but Velvet is bent solely on revenge.
That means they're both motivated by thoughts of others.
How is the cheerful and talkative Madame Eleanor at all the same as the brooding, taciturn Velvet?
Both of them talk to me when it's just the two of us together.
You're just trying to be contrary.
I'm only telling you what I've experienced.
Actually, I feel that Madame Eleanor isn't really reaching out to me.
It's all right if Eleanor doesn't want to talk to you. I'm here for you, Bienfu. You aren't alone.
That just makes me feel lonelier. Bien.
You two are opposites yourselves.
Huh?
Anyway, so yeah, last night they kept showing these guys these Cleveland fans that have apparently been up in Detroit, and every time they showed them, they're like up in the upper deck, and they've all taken their shirts off, and they're waving them above their heads repeatedly. And so that was going on last night, and then today I've got the game on my phone, and there's probably now like 20 or 30 of them Oh, nice. Figured out how to do that move with him.
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
Yeah, I don't think you're one of the tough.
Yeah, see, now I'm glad I didn't start buying the weapons, because now it looks like they're going to start dropping. How did my party get messed up like this?
I have to fight too?
You want me in?
I think this is
Fine
what
by me.
This is what I had set up. But yeah, it's kind of funny because they keep showing them on the screen, and there's like 30 guys standing up in their upper deck with their shirts off, waving it around like a bunch of idiots. Gotta love sports, man. Oh, I learned a new art. What kind of art is it? Leaps into the air and dives down on an enemy like a raptor. And it's a wind type move. Rising Falcon. Oh, did it? It already plugged it in. Okay. So it's at the end of the Y combo, which is fine by me, I think. I'm kind of wondering if I should put like all the wind moves on like one button, so that like all the wind moves are on B. I don't know. I don't know if that's worth it or not. Mostly just mash buttons in combat, if you haven't figured that out by now. And sometimes you see, you know, oh, come on.
Hey,
you see like the resist pop up, and sometimes you see the power hit pop up, and whichever one pops up, I just keep pressing that button. Okay, if I switch this belt out though, I'm not gonna have enough. I'm not gonna have enough points to keep my burst gauge. Oh, that's such a good skill too. Equipment skill learning speed plus 10%. Man. What if I put this on? I guess it's fine for the time being. I don't know. I guess I do have 4 now instead of 3. I just like having the higher blast gauge because you can use it for swapping characters, and you have to use it for swapping characters in battle.
You're fighting the Reaper. Nothing can stop these fists.
So I like having at least 4, because then you could potentially swap out in battle, but still have enough for like a Mystic Guard if you needed it later. Oh, I just got hit with a poison. That's a pretty cool move. The Rising Falcon.
Rising Falcon!
Come on, really?
Oh yeah, these enemy. What is this thing called again? A dumpus?
Here I come!
Yeah, the dumpus. I don't know what that was. I've never seen it do that before. The break boost?
Move it or die.
It's over, right?
I'll finish this quick.
Nothing can stop these fists.
Alright, so which way do we go? I don't see a star on the map anywhere, so I don't know. I guess we'll try going this way first. Okay, yeah, dead end over here, but there's a code red demon on the other part of the map. Oh, that's a big fella, huh? Hey, what's up, Arcolts? Welcome back to some Tales of Berseria. We're trying to go find this this mother and daughter who were a priestess of the, I guess it's the water god, Aminoch.
Take a look at.
And they were ousted from the
Scout ship setting sail.
From the temple by the abbey, and now they've gone missing. Apparently, she kept going back to the temple to protest, and then she suddenly disappeared. So I'm sure, you know, the abbey is completely innocent in all of this. They definitely didn't murder her. So we're going to figure it out.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Our little cat friend Grimoire helped us translate the book.
Let's do our best.
And it kind of seems like there's like maybe like these 7 points on the planet where these demons are providing energy to summon Innominat or something. So it's kind of a whole thing. Well, that's one thing we know about this game, is that
Things popped out. Yep, it's a whimsical wonderland over here.
the frigid photon, nice, is that the Abbey only has everyone else's well-being. Fires a chunk of ice that shatters into a cascade of ice blossoms. The self and all allies in range grants 1.5 seconds of invulnerability the next time an art hits them. Interesting. I was trying to see if there'd be any of these that I want to put on to his although I'm not taking control of him. Oh, we can put it here. Give him frigid photon. Illusory Veil feels like one that you'd probably like not want to be on your combo, but one you could pick out of the menu if you want it. Oh, I hear the rain starting. Okay. Mountain Dew Code Red Demon of the Weekend is here somewhere. Uh-oh. Dangerous encounter. Oh no. What the heck, dude? These guys are stunning me like crazy. Alright, we're fine. We've murdered them all.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try.
Kitty, you're being very loud right now. Oh my gosh, cat, what do you want? It's so loud. What? Oh my gosh, I know you guys can't hear this cat, but she is being like extremely loud at the moment.
It was a close one, but I am the victor.
What do you want? Come here. So loud. Oh, okay. Oh, we got some more learned arts. The Trick Star. Holy crap, look at all these things we just found. They're all weapons for Laphicet, of course. Some knowledge is best kept secret. These papers mustn't be shown to anyone.
Time to dish out spicy.
What's this? Are we done already?
I really want to try to figure out how to use this like level 2. This level 2 mystic art. Hold left trigger during an 8-hit or higher combo. Consumes 4 blast gauge. Use break soul to connect combos. Okay, my problem is I don't know how it like counts combos.
I'll end this quickly.
Like, look at this, like, we're already up to, like, a 7. There's, like, 14. But I know, like, I've tried doing it before when I had like a 20+ hit combo and it just didn't work.
Hey, is everyone all right?
I don't know, but we're probably gonna get a chance to try it here because we got a big fella coming up. How's everybody's health doing? Like, my health is always fine, I feel like.
I don't think we have a chance.
Alright, he is weak to earth and resistant to fire and water. Hold on, let me check my Y B YBX. What a combo. YBXX. Okay.
No escape! Wait! Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
Dark and light!
How's that?
Crash through! Make a sonic drop! Crash through! Quick whip!
How's that? How's that?
Crash through! Roll down!
I think it's being annoying. It keeps guarding everything.
Illusory veil! You're wide open!
See, I had a 42 hit combo going, and I had 4 blast gauge, but it did the wrong attack again. I don't understand it. Oh, dude, I need a healer. Oh yeah, there we go. Healing circle. Thank you. A little bit. All right, that was pretty good.
You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fight in order! Crash through! Shadow flow!
Oh, that hurt. That's right, we got him.
I thought we were done for.
A Dragoneer. Alright, so we mastered some stuff. The Disruptor's Glaciate. Grants a random skill that can allow souls to be retained when performing a break soul on hard mode or above. Alright, thanks for nothing. Where was that? There was a chest. Oh, there it is. I was like, I know there was a chest over here. There's always a chest near these things. The Express Pendant. A pendant that shows where the correct path to take when faced with depravity. Okay. Alright. So, I mean, we're already at under 5 with her, so we may as well switch over to the Demon Cleaver. Since we've already mastered this one. It's got slightly better attack, better focus, and then the capability versus Amorphous +10. So we'll start that one. And then she has mastered the Calcite Doll. Next we have the Chocolate Idol. Guardian Doll. And the Floric Doll. And she's mastered the cute shoes, so we can give her the cast heels. I guess those ones. She's mastered the wind ring. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, wait, I didn't check. No, he did not master anything. Alright. That'll do me good for now. Get a few extra stats on some of my homeboys.
Looks like you want to die.
Leave this to me. Now, rise, arise, ascending, and
Oh, the giant chocolate bar just killed everything. Oh! Alright.
What about this
That's the
one?
first time I played as Eleanor before.
It's hungry? Bingo! Very nice. And this?
Spear attacks primarily
It's
thrusting.
disturbingly
Malik
happy.
Art's spear-fired element attacks. While Eleanor's martial
You're
arts
making it kind of obvious.
are effective at close range, her Malik Arts cover medium range. She has trouble attacking enemies at distance. A number of her martial arts can absorb HP. Okay. You know what, that's funny because I specifically did not give her something that had like the absorbs HP function on it, because up to this point, like, no one has had any moves that absorb HP. Oh yeah, so this one has it. That one has it. So only two, but still, okay, that's interesting. Probably not going to play with her a ton, but it's nice to have, like I said, it's nice to be able to switch out when you get, like, sometimes in the beginning of battle, like, they just hit you with every attack simultaneously, and you'll get like stunned, poisoned, and paralyzed all at once. And then you go from having like 3 soul down to having 1. And so you like just can't do anything. So at that point it's best to just switch out.
Hey, is everyone all right?
You know what? I think, hold on a sec. Sorry, I was messing with something the other day. I don't think I set my audio mix back to what it was, although I don't think it matters. I think the battles are still going to be loud for whatever reason. That actually, somebody suggested something to me the other day, and I ignored it. Not on purpose, I just forgot. But maybe if I turn the sound effects specifically down by like, let's try like 2 notches, and maybe then combat won't be so loud. And then maybe we can knock music down by 1. Let's see if that helps. No, I wanna apply. How do I save and return? Oh, did that do it? Yes. Okay. That feels like it made the music too quiet. Also noticed too when like looking back at my like stream VODs that my my volume is like low, and I don't really know what to like. It's all low. Like you have to put the stream or the VOD like on maximum volume to hear it. I don't really know what to do about that because it means I need to make everything louder, but I don't really know how to like go about doing that in a good way. Like, oh dang it! I accidentally hit right on the D-pad. I switched out Loppy set instead of myself. Yeah, I've kind of like thought about that in the past because I know like my microphone can be a bit quiet, but like I already have the microphone set at like +3.
There are none who can resist my spear.
And I feel like it's like peeking into the red a lot. Like it lives in the yellow and red, which I don't really know that that's like great for audio quality. So I don't know like how to like raise everything without just like forcing the microphone volume to be higher. I don't know. It's weird. I don't want to mess with it too much because it's been like okay, and I'm afraid of making it not okay. All right, turning the sound effects down one star has, in my opinion, helped a lot. I still don't understand why, in like, when did this game come out? 2018, I think it was 2018. Why the volume is done on a 5-star scale, meaning you can only make changes in increments of 20%. Like that is so weird to have like a volume mixer with like such crude controls. Go away, go away. I was trying to find something on the ground. Oh, get me out of here. No, I got poisoned. All right, give me this girl.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem! That's all.
Oh, the heavy rain has started.
You're wide open!
Oh, it's 9:07. Man, sometimes the weather, like, they're pretty accurate.
Almost? Basically perfect, but you know.
Because I got a alert on my phone that said like storms will start at approximately 9 p.m. and I was like, sure, I bet they will. And at like 9:06, the storm started. Oh no, I'm about to get hit with triple poison. Well, at least I didn't get stunned.
No escape! You're wide open! How's that?
All right, it's helped with the volume a little bit, but it has not helped with the fact that I cannot tell what is going on at any time. Combat in this game is just so crazy. I love it, but it's just like
This rocky shore just keeps going. Just don't step on any sea slugs, okay?
Why not? What's the big deal?
It's just that it isn't pretty. Their insides squish everywhere.
Yikes. That sounds pretty traumatizing.
Then again, if you pickle their innards, it makes for a great snack.
You eat them?
Oh, don't be a baby. You've had worse.
Forget the sea slugs. Try not to step on the coral.
Good point. Coral is alive and needs our protection.
Or maybe it's because some of it can be sold for jewelry.
I didn't mean either of those reasons. Although Manon
It's
appears
sharp.
similar to Maclear Beach, it was formed by a completely different process.
Now that you mention it, this area is covered by rocks.
Maclear is just your average seashore, but Manon here was made by the slow corrosion of seaside caves.
They were worn away by the waves?
That too, but mainly, it was the handiwork of a rock-eating species of coral, known as ravening table coral. Stay in contact long enough, and they'll melt your flesh right off.
Ah, so that's why it tingles every time I touch the coral.
Why didn't you warn us earlier?
Alright, I thought that was going to be related to the story in some way, but apparently we're just going to talk about coral for a bit. Alright, I have a feeling these both kind of like loop in on themselves, so I don't know which way is like the preferred way to go. Check this one first. Okay, never mind, this is a dead end with a bunch of souls and treasure. I love souls and treasure. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on things. Obviously, with a storm going on outside, there's always the distinct possibility that could lose power at any given moment. So just not much I can do about it. Just I guess for awareness, if the stream suddenly goes down, that's probably what's going on.
I'm
gonna try to.
Use my power.
Oh my gosh, he finally mastered that crappy spear. And get it off. And give her this one. Like double the attack. And it's not even the best one I have. Gosh, look at all these she needs to master. They're all big boys too, like 103, 179, 389. Crazy. All right, let's just start with one and go. But I'm probably gonna to do quick saves every once in a while in case there is a power outage.
Take a look at this.
Ah, finally, we got the Norman Islands.
Scout ship setting sail.
Because I'd hate to lose progress, because I feel like it's been like almost an hour since we got to save.
I'll end this quickly. You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
But hopefully it won't happen. We'll just hope for that. But honestly, I never know. Like, it feels like sometimes... Oh, sorry, my nose itches. During, like, the worst storms, no issues with, like, power going out. And then, like, it'll just be, like, a random sunny day, and the power will just go out for hours. And just... I don't know. There just seems to be no rhyme or reason to it sometimes.
I'm not a fan of long, scary things.
Have you looked in a mirror lately?
Asmodeus earrings, or Osmodeus. I will say this area has been giving me a lot of cat souls, which is nice. But I kind of have a feeling I'll probably come up on an opportunity soon, because we haven't found one in this area yet. probably come up on an opportunity soon to spend all those.
I can fight too!
Guys like style! You're wide open! Who wants some next? No escape! Place of blitz! Right thrust!
Come on, really?
I was hoping to come up to a save point soon, because I'd like to,
Everyone ready
pretty
to play?
quick, go on a break. Because it's been about 2 hours. But also, I really need to urinate. You know, just lifting the veil. I was kind of hoping for like a nice save point. We could just.
Did you see that? I beat it!
Be at a nice break point, but I don't know if that's in the cards for us right now. This area seems like it might go on for a bit.
Let's go! How's this? How's this?
I was amazing, wasn't I?
Good grip. What is that? Oh, it looks like her level 2 mystic art. I wonder if the AI can use them. Because I know they use mystic arts all the time. But I wonder if they could execute a level 2. Because I'm the player and I haven't figured out how to do it yet. So maybe they can just do it. You know? Oh man, it's a long area.
Guess it's time to fight! Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fighting order!
So far I've only ever seen him do the level 1s.
Just how does
So
this sword work?
oops.
Don't touch it.
I skipped something. I think somebody mastered a piece of equipment. There we go. Alright. I know it's kind of a downgrade. 9641. Swap coats with Rakuru, because he needs to learn the jet black waistcoat. And I only have 2 of them, so you guys are gonna have to share.
Looks like you want to die. Let's go! You're wide open! You're wide open!
You won't get away!
You're wide open! This is the Reaper's power.
I hope I did a good job.
Okay, he has mastered the shoes. Is it the shoes? So he needs those boots and the resistance shoes. Oh yeah, I guess they do have really high art defense. I was like, these kind of stink, but I guess they have really high art defense on them. 94. All right. Red saffron.
I won't run away! Crash through! Wall down!
Smash them! You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Crash through!
How's this? Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
Dark and crash through!
Quicker! Blades of wind, slice them! Air thrust!
Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to switch in. That was a misclick.
Well, that about does it.
Breaksoul, Vengeful Scourge. If after successfully performing a vengeful punishment, Recruiter re-enters Vengeful stance without getting staggered and again fulfills requirements for a vengeful punishment, this upgraded version will be performed instead. Vengeful Scourge has greater power and an expanded area of effect. Sure, buddy. The thing you said, that's for sure.
I can fight too.
Recruiters is the one that is like the one that I feel like I cannot do myself. Well, I shouldn't say that. I also don't usually take direct control of the casters because they kind of do well on their own. And the couple times that I've tried to use the casters, they weren't set up. But like Rakuru is kind of tough because like his special break soul thing is like a counter hit, and I feel like I cannot get consistently the timing of it down.
Fluffy said, have you been taking care of that rhino stag roast like a good boy?
Of course. I make sure to feed it every night before I go to sleep, since it's nocturnal.
How long are you going to keep on calling it a rhino stag roast?
I don't know. It's a new kind of beetle, so it's gonna be hard to tell if it's really a rhino or a stag. You're asking a lot of questions. Bienfu, do you like bugs?
Duh! I love rhinoceros and stag beetles both! What guy doesn't find them fascinating?
Right? So which kind of beetle do you think it is? Rhino or stag?
Oh, that's a tough question. But guess what? Miss Mugulu taught me a surefire way to tell.
I didn't know there was a way to tell.
Yeah, but if I do it, you gotta name it after me, alright? Come on! What guy doesn't wish he had a cool bug named after himself?
So
right?
true.
And besides, Miss Mugulu told me that this technique is so good that it's only fair to have a bug named after you in return. So what do you say, man to man? Come on, let's live the dream!
Oh, all right. How can I say no to that? Besides, we all did work together to capture it anyway.
Yay! Thanks, Laffy-Set. All right, show me the bug, and I'll tell you what it is. Miss Mogulu says you need to open up its outer wings and get a good whiff of the thin underwings.
I'm pretty sure I remember rhinoceros and stag beetles smelling really nasty under their wings.
Is it really that bad?
Why not find out for yourself?
No thanks. I think I'll pass.
Maybe you shouldn't do this after all, Bienfu.
You probably just want to hog the name all to yourself. Well, too bad. A real man never goes back on his word. If it packs a mean punch, then it's a rhinoceros beetle. And if it smells really zesty, then it's a stag beetle.
I don't know about this.
Just let him do it, Laffy-Set. He's already volunteered.
I can do this? Just you watch. This smell is the most bad thing that ever bad it.
Whoa! He fainted with his eyes still open! Hey! Wake up! Wake up, Bienfu!
Miss Mogulu, as soon as I smelled it, my nose literally exploded.
He looks like he's having a bad dream.
I love that, you know, we're really taking time for, like, the important stuff. You know, the world's coming to an end, but, at least we're sniffing beetles.
I spy with my little eyes a kiddo who's spying at my bewitching waist.
Oh, sorry. I just couldn't help it. What are those books anyway?
Oh, that's a great question. Since you asked, I'll reveal the secrets of my tomes just for you. On the right, I've got my household ledger in the back, and my magic encyclopedia in the front. That one I mostly use for oil blotting paper.
What's oil blotting paper?
It's a girl thing. The two on the left are my heavy book, which I use for flower pressings, and then my super pop-up book.
A super pop-up book?
When you open it, it pops out with the force of a raging river! When an enemy has me cornered, I can just open it up facing a nearby wall and pop! Instant getaway! The only downside is that it's a real pain to try to get closed again, so I haven't used it in years.
What about the book right in front?
That's actually layer cake.
Whoa, really?
Seared into its batter are precious bits of knowledge. Eating it is just as good for your brain as it is for your stomach.
Wow! I had no idea that was possible.
He's taking this so seriously, I almost feel bad.
All of your books are so interesting, Magilou. That's really cool.
There's no end to your curiosity, is there? What do you say? Want to take a closer look?
Boy, would I.
If you really do, then say, Magilou, I want to get to know you better.
Magilou, I want to get to know you better.
All right, I accept. I'll reveal to you my most private secrets.
Wow, so that's what's on the other side of these books. I wouldn't have ever guessed that.
What the? What are you doing with Laphicet?
Yeah, I would also like to know the answer to this question.
You have no right to stand in the way of his desires.
It's my job to protect him as his vessel, especially from someone so wicked as yourself. Also, what you're doing runs contrary to public decency.
Witches aren't supposed to be decent.
These bindings with the locks on them. This style used to be really popular during the Meliodas dynasty.
Now that I know you're such a bad influence for him, I'll be keeping a closer eye on you.
If you can't learn to take it easy, nobody's ever gonna want to marry you, you know.
Like you're a shining example of marriage material yourself.
Hey, Magilou, could you turn them over one more time? I want to see how the book's attached to your belt.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like I might go to jail if I watch one more of these cutscenes.
Hey, Magilou, I was wondering about that book you have on your waist. The one you called your heavy book, for flower pressings.
Your curiosity truly knows no bounds, does it, kiddo? Okay, nobody else knows this, but since you're so interested, I'd hate to leave you hanging. My heavy book, the one I use for flower pressings, is none other than a collection of Bienfu's poetry.
Bienfu likes to write poems?
Yep. You'd never guess it, but he's actually just about the best Moloch poet around. Some people even call him the Great Norman Poet. Here, I'll read you my favorite one. If there is something unimportant happening to the east, I'm made to go there and back. If there is something unimportant happening to the west, I'm made to go there and back. I can never rest nor be at peace. Every day my life is a living hell.
That's heavy stuff.
Isn't it? That's what makes it so good for pressing flowers. It's so wonderfully oppressively heavy.
Magilou, your face has gone all sinister looking.
Okay. Moving on. We're just not going to talk about that anymore.
You're fighting the Reaper. Eat it. Let's go. Eat it.
We're just going to punch things. How does that sound?
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around.
Let's do our best. Crash through.
You won't get away. Crash through. Now, rise, arise, ascending angel. Crash through.
Eat it. Blades of wind. Slice them.
Hey, is everyone all right?
I don't know, Laffy said. I'm still reeling a little bit from that last conversation we just had, but I guess physically we're fine, but God, dang it!
It won't run away. Crash through.
Walked right past him. Ow! Ow! Oh, dang it. Somehow I keep getting switched off of Velvet by pressing the D-pad when I don't mean to. I don't know how I'm hitting the D-pad on accident.
Hey, is everyone all right?
Because, like, my fingers aren't over there. Like, my thumb's on the stick. I don't know. But that's the second time now I've accidentally tried to swap her out. And accidentally swapped out one of my other people. God, it's a dangerous dumpus. Kitty, what do you want?
Come on, really?
Oh my goodness. Ah, dang it. I skipped it again. Alright, I got a Duftwolk sash. Enhances earth element attacks. Tails coins. New armor. Does anybody need new armor? I don't think so. Besides him. Oh, she's about to. Okay. I was about to say something a minute ago. I had a thought, and now it's gone.
Guess it's time to fight.
I guess it was really important.
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine.
Alright, well, there was the, Okay, so she's mastered that. She's not mastered that, but it's currently being worn by someone else. Alright, I guess I'll give her this one then.
Don't get careless. Well, that about does it. Let's do our best.
Dang.
Not even worth my time.
Ruthless. Oh. Well, there's a teleporter. No save point that I can see yet.
Everyone ready to play?
Eat it!
Crash
You're wide open! Wings fill them to the bone! How's that?
Well, that about does it.
Take a look at them.
Perfect. All right, we got the Norman carrot, the rock salt, and the small conqueror
This
statue.
recipe looks real tasty.
And a recipe for fresh squeezed Norman carrot juice. Norman are not food. If you squeeze them, you will not get any vegetable juice. Thank you for specifying.
Scout ship setting sail.
Oh no!
Better be ready.
Dangerous encounter.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem! Who wants some next? Eat it! Let's go! You're wide open! Who wants some next? You're wide open! Eat it! Let's go! Eat it! Sky's fragile!
I wish I had power like that.
I'd forget about it if I were you.
Alright. Afi has mastered the boots. I don't know if I have anything else he needs, though. Except these resistance shoes, which I don't have an extra pair of. And those, so no, he can just stay on what he's got, I guess. What is Western Macan Reef? Okay, so it takes me all the way back there. I don't really want to go back there. I might have to forcibly take a break here if the game's not going to give me a save point. Yeah, I think I am. Let's just do a quick save, just in case anything happens. I'm gonna take a quick break here. It's been a little over 2 hours, and I need to take a break. And then we'll talk about some stuff when I get back. But just in case, if there's anybody out there who somehow is still painfully unaware, we are currently in the midst of Tales of Appreciation, which is a month-long charity event that myself and several other streamers who are part of Team Appreciation, whose channels you can find at that link tree. Everybody who's either participated in the past or is participating this year. I know there's a few people that were not able to participate again this year, but they're still on there. You can find them there, and we're raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We've, as a team, collected over $1,200 so far. It is often in the month of May, according to Google's AI summary, which is news to me, but apparently it's often in the month of May. So you can donate if you haven't already by scanning the QR code in the bottom left-hand corner of the stream. Or if you don't like QR codes, you can do an exclamation point donate. Nope, can't spell. Donate, and it'll give you an old-fashioned hyperlink that you can click on and feel good about. It'll take you to the Tiltify, which is the company that handles the donations. They go straight from there to St. Jude. is never at any point handled by any members of Team Appreciation, so you do not need to worry about your funds not going where you want them to. They're going straight to St. Jude. Great. So there's that. I myself am offering a few incentives this year, pretty similar to last year. I tried to think of something more interesting, but honestly, I'm just not a very creative person. So I'll eat a vegetable, I guess, for $5, and you'll get your name inscribed on the Wall of Heroes. $20, I will do a drawing for you. I owe a couple people so far some drawings. In fact, I still owe someone from last year a drawing. He's been very patient with me. I'm gonna have to take some time at some point and do those. Maybe either if I finish the game early, maybe I could do them at the end of the month. But otherwise, I'll probably do them in June, once the event's over. Get everybody their drawings. And then for $100, I will play a game of your choosing. Some restrictions apply. I always tell people, check with me first before you make that donation, if that's your intent. There's a couple types of games that I won't play, and I do prefer if it's something that I already own. So if you just want to check with me, and then the deal on that is I will do a minimum of 8 hours, or until the game's completion. So if it's a short game, I'll play it till the end, and that's it. If it's a longer game, I'll play it for at least 8 hours. However, if we are enjoying it, we'll play the whole thing. So I use last year as an example. Fire Emblem Engage was much longer than 8 hours, but I was really having fun with that game, so we played the whole thing. I have a feeling that would be most cases, unless it was just something really, really bad. But anyway, so that's what's going on. I'm going to take a quick break. Oh, sorry, it's on the screen right now. Perfect timing. The other thing, too, if you mention me in the comment of your donation, I will match it at the end of the month. So even if you do not want to donate during this stream, if you want to maybe donate during another streamer or, do one of their incentives, I take it quite personally. However, I'm the bigger man here. I will still match the donation. No, I'm just kidding. We're all part of a team here. So the important part is that people give to the cause. So even if you give during somebody else's stream, I will match the donation. All you got to do is just give me a quick shout out in the comment. Doesn't have to be anything nice or long, just so I can tell, right? I look at the comments on all the donations that come in, and so just give me a shout, and I'll put you on the list to be matched. All right, now that's it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I will be back in a few minutes. I recommend that if you have been sitting for 2 hours as well, get up, walk around, get the blood flowing, use the bathroom, get some water, maybe a snack, whatever you got to do. And we will be back in just a few minutes to continue with some more Tales of Berseria. Thanks for watching. Alright, well, I don't know if anybody got a chance to see the cat. It was here a minute ago. Now it's gone. I was doing my stretches. She came up. She got too close. I snatched her. But, she was not enjoying it. So I let her go. Because honestly, I didn't want to get my throat cut. Her claws are very sharp. But I do have one thing. I'm trying to get it. I have it. I update it. Had something to show. There it is. So, despite my best efforts to try to throw people off the scent, the mystery theme was guessed after only 2 games revealed. So it was guessed. I didn't acknowledge it because I was thinking about if I could find a way to weasel out of it and stretch it out a little bit longer, but no, it was correctly identified that the theme of the bonus games were games with female protagonists or strong female leads. I was kind of taking some inspiration from Tales of Berseria. So our first 2 unlocked games were Princess Peach, Showtime, and Metroid Prime remastered. And I was hoping that someone would keep tugging on the Nintendo theme for a little bit longer. So that's why I put those as the first 2. But couldn't fool old Arcult. Sniffed it out immediately that it was female protagonist. So that is as a result unlocked the mystery theme game, which assuming I can get it to work. No, I saw your guess. Assuming I can get it to work, I'm going to try to stream Xenosaga Episode 1. And then depending on how that goes, I may play the rest of them, because that's been a trilogy on my backlog forever. Before backlogs even existed. It was the very first game that I ever bought for the PS2, and I never finished it. Because I wandered into an optional boss fight and didn't know it was optional and thought it was required, and I couldn't beat it. So I didn't finish the game. So I'd like to take another stab at it and then potentially see what the rest of the trilogy has to offer. But I kind of worry, after seeing some of the struggles that ZC has had with emulating PS2, if I'll be able to get it to work well. But I don't know what his specs are either, though, so I don't know how his computer stacks up to mine. And I also don't know what he was doing, because really the only problem he was having was with the audio. So I don't know what he was trying to do before that wasn't working versus what he's doing now. But anyway, hopefully I can figure it out. But I will definitely probably test it. I'll have plenty of time, because it's not going to be like the first game or anything out of the gate. But I'll make sure that I test it, because I know that I wanted to stream it many years ago. Probably close to 10 years ago. But at the time, I think I was still on the RTX 460 for my graphics card. And it worked well with when I was just playing it, but then when I tried to run OBS at the same time, it couldn't do it. But that was, like I said, that was 10 years and 2 computers ago. I'm hoping now it'll work. So there's a reason why, because I actually own them on the PlayStation 2, but I don't have a way to capture the PS2 that I know of. But then the other problem is the third one I do not have, and it now costs anywhere between like $150 to $250 to buy it used, and I'd rather not. So I'll probably just be legally playing it on the PC. But anyway, that's if I finish the first one and if I am so inclined to continue. But anyway, so that's our bonus game. But we still have the other mystery games to unlock there. We're only $4 away actually from the 125 because we're sitting right about 121 right now, I believe. And then we also have the Tokyo Mirage Session Sharp FE Encore there as the other bonus game. So we've already got a good number there. Honestly, it'll probably take me like half a year or more to do all those. But anyway, so I just wanted to reveal that. I was trying to find a way. It's not that I didn't want to count your guess. I was trying to find a way if there would be a way for me to like stretch on the mystery thing without. Because if I just said, well, somebody got it. Because I was thinking about that, saying that somebody got it, but then like keep going. But I'm like, well, that's pointless because they're just going to look and see what he said. And then everybody's going to say that. So anyway, I just said, whatever. Somebody figured it out. That's true, yeah. I actually don't know who the lead is in this game. There's a lot of characters on the cover, and I don't know if there's like a singular lead or multiple leads. But anyway, we're gonna play it. It's gonna be fun. So anyway, the mystery is solved. And the bonus game is unlocked. So that's really all I wanted to say. And I appreciate everybody who contributed to unlocking those games to be able to solve the mystery. I'm wondering if I would have released them in like it's all like post, Monday morning quarterback in my head right now. But it's like, I wonder if I would have done them in a different order if I could have thrown them off. But I honestly thought my best bet would be to do the 2 Nintendo ones first. And think maybe going down the Nintendo, pulling that thread would take maybe 2 or 3 guesses, but
looks like you want to die.
Couldn't fool our cult.
No escape. No escape.
Too smart for me. I was desperately searching to see if there was like anything else that maybe linked them all together, but I chose, aside from those two, which were both Nintendo games, the rest are a pretty wide mix. And so I'm like, I'm not gonna find like maybe there was like a graphic designer who happened to work on all 6 of these games. But no, unfortunately I had no such luck finding a backup. So I just had to admit defeat.
Time to dish out spanking.
But that's okay. To be perfectly honest, I didn't want the theme to be so hard that somebody didn't get it.
Right?
Because the point was to add an extra bonus game. And obviously if no one gets the pattern, then there was no extra bonus. So I wanted it to be guessed, but I was hoping that maybe I could sneak a couple past. But...
Time to dish out spanking.
I'll have to start thinking hard of a different mystery theme for next year. Well, like I said, I was also trying to kind of correlate it to the game we're playing as well. Ooh, Hell's Claw. Only available while Theronized. Hold right trigger after the second hit of a combo to activate. This ability knocks enemies away at a large distance. Okay, so we have the Heaven's Claw, and now we have the Hell Claw. Those ones I do know how to use. It took me a few attempts to figure out how to use the Heaven's Claw, but I did eventually figure that guy out. Using the Hell's Claw might be a little bit trickier, but I think I can do it. In fact, I'll try to do it in this fight here. Oh, dang it.
I'll finish this quick.
I probably can't do it because I only have two. I only have 2 pips.
Now, rise, arise.
I think you need at least 3 pips to do it. There it was. Couldn't really see it because somebody else. Uh-oh. Oh, the dire foe is here. He's weak to hidden arts. Okay. Oh, it's the Stagros beetle. Are these the Naga enemies appear to be invincible? So I thought maybe I could take them out to make the fight easier, but they actually seem to be invincible. Wait, was that it? No, I think it was the same one. Hold on, let me check. No, I need an annihilating crash. I don't know. I don't know how to get that to work. Okay. That's right, we got him.
Its guardian
Defeat
was,
the dire foe,
angry
Queen
at-
Bee.
Hold on. You can read a guardian's heart? Yeah, sort of.
We got the Organizing Ignisite. Increased drop rates by 1% when carrying less than 100 pieces of equipment on hard mode. What a weird thing. Okay, anyway. Cat chest. 165. Okay. Aviator sunglasses. Uh-oh. They look so, like, I don't know. They look so out of place. Those ones clipped through his hair. And I was hoping for something good.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
What a treasure! The Empyrean Tablet. Artifact unearthed from the Norman Archipelago. The tablet is described with 5 crests and is thought to have belonged to a temple. Ah, the 5 crests of the Empyrean. Disciple of the Sail, Lubber class. New attachment discovery, Bookworm Sorry.
Scout ship setting sail.
Oh, the Bookworm Sorry is a cosmetic item. Okay. What was that new skill? Disciple of the Sail Lover class. Seamanship learned directly from Captain Eifried. Show him how Eifried's crew can sail. Dispatch time down. Ah, interesting. If you get that one, it doesn't take 30 minutes. We'll see if we ever get it. How long it takes. What is this? I can't see it because my... Oh, who is that? It's somebody from another Tales game, but I don't know who it is. Apparently they were or are a bookworm. Okay, well this looks like the last part of the area. I guess we're almost done. Because I was too hasty in taking my bathroom break. I should have just powered through it. There's another teleporter.
I can fight too! Crash through! Roll down! Let's go! Shield Stigma! Roll down! Shield Stigma! Roll down! Like a tiger!
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Crash through! Roll down!
You're wide open!
I hope I did a good job.
I'm gonna have to go to Sam's Club pretty soon. I'm almost out of peanut butter M&Ms. I need to go there anyway because I'm almost out of a lot of other things too. I need to get some eggs, man. I haven't had eggs in a while.
Don't get careless! Crash through!
Because the last couple of times I got rotisserie chickens, I bought them at Giant Eagle. Because I was there for something else. And it didn't make sense to drive across town to go to Sam's Club.
Try as they might, it won't change anything.
Especially with gas at nearly $5 a gallon. So I just got them at Giant Eagle, but I don't really buy a lot of the other stuff that I get at Sam's Club at Giant Eagle because it's too expensive. Oh, I knew I should have used the life bottle instead. I don't know if you could tell, I was debating when I got poisoned in that one dire combat. I was trying to decide, should I use a life bottle or a Panacea bottle, because I'm full on both. And I decided to use the Panacea bottle, thinking maybe I'd come across one of those next, but apparently I should have gone with the life bottle. Because there's one right there that I can't take.
Lofty said. Picking up on anything?
Yeah, in the direction of the temple. The feeling's getting stronger now.
Looks like you want to die. Let's go!
You won't get away! Crash through! Twin whip!
You're wide open!
Turn down! Roll my cycle!
What's this? Are we done already?
That's alright. I think you can buy both of them at the store. They're not that expensive, but I just feel bad finding items on the overworld not being able to take them because it's the stupid inventory limit is so low in this game.
Don't waste
For
my
healing
time.
items, you can only have 15 of each, which I was talking about it a little bit yesterday in Zero's channel, because he's kind of having the opposite problem, where he needs the healing items and he doesn't have them.
I wish I had power like that.
I forget about it.
Whereas I have a bunch of healing items that I am not using, but then I can't pick up new ones because of the 15 limit. And I was talking about, like, it makes, like, I understand it from, like, a game design perspective, because you don't want to trivialize being in, like, a dungeon or a longer area, like the one we're in. Because if you can just, like, have, you know, 99 of every item, you're never going to be in trouble. You know, you can always use a potion or an elixir. Now, whether or not you choose to, because you have the classic too good to use syndrome,
Come on, really?
is another issue entirely. But the fact that this game won't let you have more than 15 is kind of a bummer. But this game particularly, like, because it doesn't have a mana system.
With a single breath, they appear.
Oh, she used the
There's no stopping them now. Good.
she used the level 2. Nice. Okay, so they can do it. Interesting. But anyway, what was I saying? So this game is a little bit different because you don't have a mana system. You can basically just cast as much as you want in combat. But I don't think you can use, like, first aid outside of combat. So you can't use healing spells outside of combat like you can in some other games. So if you want to heal outside combat, you have to use items or cooking. But, like, we haven't even cooked that much in this game. I think I've only cooked, like, 2 times that I can recall. After, like, some particularly nasty, it was either a boss or a code red. But even then, it's, like, minimal, you know? And I've only had a couple people die in battle, and then I've only had to, like, retry a couple.
Hey,
There was the one boss fight that I wasn't paying attention, and I just got absolutely messed up. And so we died. And then there was the first Code Red fight that we had against the giant bat. That one was genuinely hard, and I died a couple times in there. But outside of that, the combat on normal has been pretty easy. I've considered maybe bumping it up, but I also don't want to. I just honestly, I like being able to kind of zone out and just mash buttons. I don't want to have to think too hard. Because this game does have a lot of encounters, right? So if the counters are more difficult, I feel like it's just more draining.
Wow, all sorts of things popped out. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Wonderland over here.
I don't want to be... I know you get, like, more rewards and stuff for doing the harder difficulties, but it's just like... Yeah, I don't want to be stressing out about it, and I don't want to be... Especially, like you said, like a game that's, like, 60 hours long. Like, I just don't want to be grinding a whole bunch to be able to keep up, so... I kind of like where it's at. I wouldn't mind if it does get a little more challenging as we go, but if I had the choice between keeping it where it's at or having it become too difficult, I would much rather keep it where it's at. I don't really want to have to, like I said, spend a lot of time grinding levels and gear and stuff, because that's like some of the guides and stuff that I was looking at are like, well, if you want to play on very difficult, you need to go to the level 4 restricted zones and kill them 150 times so that you can get enough drops to... And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm okay.
What's this?
The game is long enough. think it becomes
The
more of
demon
a
we heard
thing
about? Sounds like it's having fun.
if you want to do like
Then we'll
the
use this distraction.
post game, like challenge dungeon. I forget what it's called in this game. Or like the Eternal Step or something like that. I don't know, but
Wow, look outside! It's the ocean!
This was a place of worship for Aminoch, the Water Empyrean. The ancients built this sanctuary underwater for the same reason that Eumasia's temples were built underground.
But building this underwater couldn't have been easy.
Aye. With the Earth temples, all they had to do was keep digging. Here, they had water to contend with.
How did they do it? You can't split the sea like you can a log.
They started by stacking giant stone blocks in the shallows, creating an enclosed space. Then they drained the water and expanded the enclosure. Once they had done that enough times and secured enough dry space, they were able to dig into the sea floor.
It's mind-boggling, isn't it?
The humans believed that by going through such great hardships to build these temples, they could show the depth of their devotion.
Additionally, current research suggests the site of this temple once sat on the seacoast.
What? Are you saying I'm wrong?
No, I'm only reporting what I've read in academic journals.
How would coastal ruins sink into the ocean?
When the Empyreans began their slumber, the land shifted, and this temple was swallowed by the sea. Scholars were able to prove that the sand and the heavy stones formed an airtight seal around the structure. Later, people carved an undersea tunnel to connect to the temple, bringing it to its current state.
Now that you mention it, I think I read that book too. Revised Theories on Ancient Architecture, right?
That's the one. Have you read it, Eisen?
No, I only read the first edition.
The problem with the stone enclosure theory is that each time you expand the enclosure, the innermost stones have to be carried out. Once that was pointed out as being too inefficient, alternate theories were developed. The revised edition has a number of competing theories. I highly recommend reading it.
I will then.
So, wait, was that a complete rebuttal of Eisen's explanation?
That was not my intention.
It's okay. Archaeology is a continuous process of asking new questions and making new discoveries. Prevailing theories change all the time.
What's it matter anyway? Let's just get going.
a bunch of nerds.
There's no Empyrean here, right, Eisen?
If you're worried about it, why not flip that coin of his? Heads, no Empyrean. Tails, Empyrean Central.
But it always comes up tails.
Like I said before, these temples are nothing more than places of worship built by human hands. The current religion started when humans, fearful of natural forces, began to worship four gods they called the Empyreans. If you're concerned about whether or not one is sleeping in these ruins, just remember that their very existence is only legend.
Be that as it may, Enominat certainly exists.
Aye. But I've never heard a single story of anyone actually seeing an Empyrean. Enominat must be a special case then.
Must be.
I suppose so. If there were four more like him, and they were all trying to stop us, we'd be sunk.
I can't disagree.
Yeah, talking about gas prices earlier reminds me, gas prices is actually part of the reason I was late. Because I went out after work to get something to eat. And
Everyone ready to play?
I passed a gas station where gas was still $2.49 a gallon, which is what it was the last time I'd been out, which would have been Sunday. So I didn't really think much of it, but then when I got into town, gas was, come on, stop hitting me. Stop hitting me! Fuck off! Anyway, when I got into town, gas was like up to like $5. And so for whatever reason, this one gas station near my house was like 50 cents cheaper than everywhere else. So obviously there was a lot of cars in line.
I did a good job.
So I finally, and two of the pumps were disabled. And so I was looking for a pump, and I finally got onto a pump, and then I would scan my card, and it kept saying, do you want, what was it saying? Do you want to earnify and get 25 cents off per gallon? which is like this thing that they do where you have to like link your credit card to the gas station. And I'm like, I don't want to like insult people that work at gas stations because I know it's not even their thing. I do not trust them with the security of like maintaining my credit cards on record. So no, I do not want to earnify or whatever to save money off my next purchase. But anyway, the point being, like, every time I would hit no, it then started asking me for my phone number and an access code. And I was like, I've never been asked for this just to pump gas before. So I just kept hitting cancel, and then it would cancel the transaction and print a blank receipt, and it wouldn't let me pump gas. So I went in and like asked the attendant, and they came out and they watched me do it, and like, I don't know. And I'm like, of course. So I just left. So then I went to the other gas station to see if theirs was still $2.50, and it wasn't. And again, their line was long for some reason. So I just ended up not getting it, but I wasted a bunch of time trying to get it. So then I didn't get home till late. And then I still needed to eat some food and everything. So I was running a bit late, but it was the gas station's fault. And I'll stand by that. Okay, she has everything mastered. Well, she doesn't have this. Wind type damage reduced by 5%. It's such a step down in the defense column though. I hate doing it, but gotta get the passive skills, man. Look at all these passive skills we got. It's a lot of passives. She probably doesn't even have the most.
Here I come.
Yeah, I just, I thought maybe I could get it before it went up. But I was just kind of at the end of my rope. I'd already been messing with it for like several attempts. There was like people lining up behind me, and I was like, well, they're about to experience the same thing, I assume. And I assume that's probably why some of the other pumps were shut off. So apparently somebody must have messed something up in like the settings on the pump, and it wouldn't just let you use it like regular. So I don't know. Something is written on the monolith. The chalice bears a symbol, and that commands the flowing water. Should the chalice be filled with water and its mark turned blue, the water shall be as a wall to thwart your path. Should the chalice be dried by flame and its mark turned white, the impeding water shall lie still, opening the path before you. Awesome. Oh, that chalice. I was like, what? What chalice? Probably this giant chalice. Hey, remember that game, Giant Chalice? There's an indent on the pedestal. It looks like you can insert something into it. Oh, I got something I'll insert into this pedestal. Actually, it looks like a big teardrop. Okay, never mind.
You're fighting the Reaper.
At this point, like, I know some people like spend a lot of time and effort to save money on gasoline, but like honestly, like I can't be bothered. I'm like, it costs like $1 billion to fill up the tank. Like, I guess honestly, who cares if it costs $1 billion and $1? Because I didn't get it at its lowest price. Like, I can't be bothered to drive around to 8 different gas stations to see if one of the prices is still low. When the chalice is filled with water, the waterfall connected to it flows, blocking the way through. Using fire to boil away the water will halt the waterfall. Yeah, you already told me this game. I feel like the game does this. It annoys me a little bit. Where, like, you'll encounter a puzzle, and it'll tell you how to do it at the start of the dungeon, and then once you do it, it'll tell you how to do it again, even though you just did it. I'm like, why do you do this to me, game? Also, I hate these monsters because they're just like,
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling.
It's incredibly obnoxious. Oh, look at that wall behind there. That's a cracked wall. That's a bomb wall if I've ever seen one. Oh, judo kick. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how much it costs to just exist these days. I love it. And then you got Congress. I don't like to get political, but I just saw that Congress was complaining that $200,000 a year is not enough to live because of inflation. I'm like, fuck you. Yeah, it's almost like some other people have been saying that for like a long time. And many of them make much less than $200,000. Huh. Interesting. And they don't get like, you know, free healthcare and only work 140 days a year and et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, interesting. Real interesting. Like, oh well, if you don't pay Congress enough money, then no one's gonna want to do it. You're gonna end up with a bunch of idiots in Congress. I'm like, we're going to? You mean to tell me that that's already not what we're dealing with? That's scary right there. Was that supposed to do something? Okay, there we go. You got to do it twice. So yeah, you know, we live in a classic dystopian hellscape, it seems. You know, anyway. Hope everybody was able to find cheap gas out there today. I wasn't. But I still have more than half a tank. I don't drive all that much. So it'll probably last me quite a while. Who knows? Maybe it'll be back down by the time I need it.
It wiped out the security for us. But
well, look at that. Wolfie's got the crest of Aminoch. The same pendant worn by priestesses.
Uh-oh. I was just about to say, I bet that
And that makes this demon.
the lady turned into a demon.
She must be the missing mother, Mahina.
Can't be.
Maybe the demon just stole her necklace. We don't know.
It's gonna eat you. No mercy.
Oh, I didn't mean to press that yet. I was gonna... Well, I had a 15-hit combo. It should have worked. I don't understand it. I'm gonna have to look it up, or somebody else should look it up. This hardly feels right. We're just beating the snot out of this poor werewolf woman. Ah, she's dead. That didn't feel good.
To think a priestess, beloved by her village, would become a demon.
Eleanor?
She's never going to be the same again. This is the least I can do for her. So says reason.
Huh? That feeling.
Damn!
Let the demon be. We don't need it.
The Wearying Glaciate. Provide the ability to trigger random fatigue-related skills. Dude, I've been having that happen to me on a nightly basis for the past probably 10 years.
Take a look at this.
Hitting me with the fatigue-related skills.
Scout ship setting sail.
Oh, 480. Holy crap, that's gonna take a while. Now we're down below. That stinks. It's hard to keep people at +5, I'm finding. You get that extra blast gauge, but... So I think this Floric waistcoat is better than the jet black. It gives him better magic defense. We'll leave it on him. My gosh, look how many of these amphibole papers. Is that how you pronounce that? Amphibole? Amphibole? I don't know. Familiar with that word. I mean, assume it has something to do with water. But maybe not. Because they all have earth attack power associated with it, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm 100% wrong. Stop talking. Oh, hey, shiny. Hey guys. You chilling here? No. No, we're not chill.
Here I come! Crash through! Breaking wall! Leave this to me! Right here! Crimson Silver! Fire! Crimson Silver!
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
I wonder is actually pretty fun in combat too. I wouldn't mind using her more.
Is everyone all right?
Hey, what's up, Uncommon Soul? Thank you for the raid. Welcome to Uncommon and Raiders. Uncommon Soul, another one of our... Hold on, I'm going to figure out how to do this. I always forget. It is slash shout out. Uncommon Soul. There we go. If you're not following Uncommon Soul, give them a follow. They are a fellow member of Team Appreciation. I believe you're playing Tales of Abyss. I was lurking in there earlier. I'm hoping that that the technology has been cooperating. I know you've been having a lot of trouble with the PS2 unit, which stinks. I hate when that happens. Hopefully it's cooperating with you. All right, Artie, well, have a good night. Appreciate you hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow, so if you're around tomorrow, feel free to drop in for some more tales. So this is the first Tales game you ever finished. Interesting. I'd never played this one before this year. I've owned it for a good while. I got it pretty cheap on Steam during some sale at some point, and was like, I'll play it someday for sure. And it sat in my inventory for probably like 6 years. But this was a special request to play this one this year, and it was on my short list anyway of which ones I wanted to play this year. Because in the past I did Tales of Graces. I did that 2 years ago, and then last year we did Tales of Vesperia. And those were... Oh, geez, she killed everything.
Complete and utter victory? Did you?
Graces and Vesperia were games that I had started previously and not finished. One of them, Vesperia, was because my Xbox died, and I didn't replace it. And then Tales of Graces, I started playing when I was in college.
I guess she caught demon blight when she was looking for her
And I just
daughter.
didn't have time to play it.
That's what the girl at the inn said.
But even after turning into a demon, she's still searching for her daughter. Well, Rokuro, Kurogane, and Dial all remember what they wanted when they were human, right? Demon or not, she's a mother. It's no surprise she would still be protective of her child.
It could be that. Or it could be something else.
Well, I hope that's what it is.
I know that must be how she felt as a human. But demons don't have a sense of motherhood or any such thing. You saw how violent she was. She's not Mahina anymore. When she became a demon, she lost all capacity for empathy and love. It's heartbreaking, but it's the truth.
Velvet and Rokuro still have empathy.
One demon left unchecked could take 100 lives. And this one's even willing to attack exorcists. Demons can wipe out entire villages, even cities, just as they destroyed my village. Thus, my path is clear.
Eleanor is right. There's no turning back once you've changed. Perhaps it would be a mercy to grant her peace through death.
So that's interesting. So we learned a little bit of Eleanor's backstory there, as to why she has such a negative opinion of demons. Apparently, her town was destroyed by demons. It makes sense, but I think she's shown signs so far that she's starting to get it. That the rhetoric forced on people by the Abbey may not be as infallible as she's led to believe, but she still has this opinion that demons are like unredeemable, even though she can see that Velvet and Rakuru and no, Aizen's not a demon, but anyway, that they haven't lost themselves, you know what I mean? So she's still got a little bit to figure out, but I have a feeling she'll come around at some point. But she's still got those kind of values ingrained in her, it would seem. But I'm glad to hear the PS2 is working, but not glad to hear you're not feeling well. I hope you're able to take it easy and get some rest. I know what it's like. I deal with a lot of fatigue issues. And I have like a lot of issues with migraines, which kind of knock me down from time to time. So I know what it's like when you want to do something and your body's just like, well, what if we didn't? What if we just felt terrible for a couple days, you know? So I'm hoping you feel better soon. Hopefully you're able to get some rest here.
Is not really an Empyrean?
What makes you ask that all of a sudden?
Well, according to the song Grimm deciphered, Innominat is an 8-headed dragon, right? The Empyreans are supposed to be these holy beings, but using Therians to feed on malevolence sounds more sinister than divine to me.
You've got a point there. Empyreans are a type of Malachim, and that doesn't seem like any Malach we've seen. And even less so when we're talking an 8-headed dragon.
Is it so far-fetched?
What do you think will happen if the Therians come together in one place?
Well, it wouldn't be good. My guess is they'd merge together into a giant, horrific monster. The mighty beast will attack us with its 8 long, snake-like necks and 8 heads spitting hellfire!
I can see your worry.
Right? And that's 8 heads with only 6 of us to take them on. It'd be more than we could handle.
I'd have to conjure up a double or two.
You can do that?
Of course not.
Then why mention it?
Oh!
What is it, Laphicet?
Do you think each head would act of its own free will? Because if they do, they'd be uncoordinated, bumping into each other and going this way and that, giving us an opening. If we fight as one united whole, I know we can win.
Yes! If we work hand in hand, victory is ours. Right, everyone? Huh?
Us united? Have you looked at us recently?
Well, I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I have similar feelings about their decision to quote-unquote remaster this game when it was just a PS4 era game to begin with. And like, I've seen the remaster, and like visually, it doesn't look that different. I mean, really, when it boils down to it, I think it was an excuse to release the game on a few more platforms. Like this, because I think it came out on the Switch too, maybe not. And then like the PS5. And I guess, I don't know, I guess they felt like they couldn't do it unless they warranted it as a remaster instead of just re-releasing it.
Is there some sort of trick to it?
But yeah, I
You could always
agree.
try busting through it.
It
but I
definitely
wouldn't.
didn't
Who knows what
need
sort of traps you
anything.
might trigger.
I know. Look at that diamond-shaped stone in the door. Haven't we seen that somewhere else?
You're right. It was on the pedestal with that chalice.
That huge thing? You must have some sharp eyes there.
I was more interested in what was inside that chalice.
So, what? That chalice is the key?
Somehow I doubt it'll be that simple. Some stones are colored and some aren't. It must hold some kind of significance.
I think you're right.
Interesting. Massive door embedded with 7 jewels. Some mechanism prevents the door from opening. Oh, what did that say? The jewels are of 2 colors, blue and white. They resemble the jewels in the chalice pedestal. Perhaps they're connected in some way. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna need to do here. We'll figure it out.
You're fighting the
Yeah, I am really enjoying this game. I've mentioned it in a few other conversations that this may potentially, obviously it's still a little early to know, but it may potentially become my favorite Tales game.
power like that.
As of right now, the current holder of that title is Tales of Graces. I really like Tales of Graces. I know it's not everybody's favorite, but I really enjoyed that one, and I really like the characters in that game. But this one is also very, very good. And the combat in this game is insanely fun. You just mash buttons and cool stuff happens, and then you can mash different buttons and other cool stuff will happen. I just really enjoy it, and unfortunately, I think it's kind of ruined me for other Tales games, because when I watch some other people playing their Tales games, and again, this is not has nothing to do with them or their abilities. It's just differences in the games. The combat feels so slow now, and I know that even if it was me, it would be the same way. And it's not a reflection of the player. It's just the game. But it makes me worry that I won't enjoy some of those older games now because I'll just constantly be comparing them to this one. This place is really big. I have a feeling I'm not going to finish this tonight.
Let's get started.
We'll see. I'll give it the old college try, but this looks like it might take more than an hour. But yeah, this one has been a blast, and like the more you get to know the characters, the more I like them. The story is pretty interesting, if not a little bit predictable, but It could definitely be worse. So I'm not holding that as a mark against it or anything. I'm just it just is what it is.
Get out of my way.
But I think it's fine. There's nothing like, it's not like a bad story by any stretch. It just feels like a lot of well-treaded territory. But I kind of feel like that's a lot of Tales, you know? There's a lot of reused elements of stories and things like that seem to crop up frequently. Like the other day, we were doing the part of the story where the crew of the ship contracts the Crimson Scourge, and so we had to go find. I'm gonna die. All right, get out of there. So we had to go find a flower to make a medicine. Blah 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 blah. Like very, very standard. Oh, of course, the flower is in a forest, haunted by a demon. Nobody will go in there. Nobody has it.
That wasn't worth the effort.
And then, like, the next day, I was watching Zero playing Tales of Rebirth. It is almost the exact same storyline where one of the characters got sick. They needed a special herb to heal her. It's only available inside this dungeon. So they go to get it. I don't know. And I feel like that definitely happened in other Tales games as well. I just, you know, they have a tendency to reuse a lot of story tropes and elements, and can sometimes make the stories seem a little bit repetitive because you're doing the same thing in multiple games. But overall, this one has held my interest. Again, it's very JRPG, where it's like, oh, hey, there's a church that controls everything. And people think that it's really good. And then, oh, what? It's actually not good? The people in charge are evil and they're doing bad things? What?
You're not hurt,
Yeah.
are you?
Oh, yeah, steal a Final Fantasy plot. And then, of course, like most JRPGs, I'm sure at the end we will be, you know, fighting God. Because that's what you do in JRPGs, is you kill God. Okay, that's an interesting one. Oracle of Ages, and your twin. That's awesome. I didn't know you. I didn't know you had a twin. Not that I would. I don't think we've ever really spoken a whole lot. That's really interesting, though, that you both kind of got like the companion games there. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Oh well. I was trying to think of what my answer to this would be, and I honestly don't remember. One of the earliest things that I do remember, which was like I saved up months worth of allowances, was to buy Toy Story for the Game Boy, because I had played the Sega Genesis version at my cousin's house. I just kicked my chair. At my cousin's house, and I thought it was really cool. And I thought like the Game Boy version would be like the exact same thing, and I unfortunately was let down quite a bit. But other than that, I'm trying to think. So like once I started working and I had a job and like an income, and it wasn't like allowances or birthday money, the first thing that I bought was a PlayStation. I bought a used PlayStation 2 at the exchange, or back then it was still called the Record Exchange. Bought it for $110 for a used PS2, and then I got a used copy of Xenosaga Episode 1. And I unfortunately never beat it because I was telling this story because I actually planned to play that game again. It was one of the bonus games that we've unlocked through the charity event. So I planned to play it again, but I don't know how far in I was, but apparently I stumbled into an optional boss fight and I didn't know it was optional and I couldn't beat it. And so I just was stuck. So I stopped playing the game and I started playing something else and I just never went back and finished it, so. Alright, the lock of the sacred sealed door is governed by the blue and white jewels of 7 chalices. When the jewels of the chalices shine, the jewels of the other's door shine alike. When the 7 jewels shine in unison, the way the inner sanctum shall open. Okay. So I need to get all of one side of the door lit up and the other side shut off. Makes sense, but I don't know which ones control which thing. But we can go check. Hopefully it doesn't keep respawning enemies in here. No, okay. So the two. Okay, so originally, when I first came in here, what was lit up? Shoot. Should have wrote that down. I know the top 2 white stones were not lit up. And I think the water stone on the right was lit. Oh, yeah. There's 3 chalices. There's the one that's behind me, which is where I came from first. And then there's one on either side. Okay. I don't know what it wants me to do. I'm not giving up yet, but I'm a little confused. But we'll see what happens. So let me get some paper. We're gonna draw it out. So we got diamond. Can't draw a diamond. We got diamond. We'll just draw them as squares. How about that? Square, square, circle, circle, square, square, circle. And right now, none of the circles are lit up, but 3 of the squares are lit up. I assume the goal is to try to get everything lit up. So I'm assuming this is one of those things where if you if you turn on like one, the 2 next to it will turn off maybe. I don't know. So let's go to the left and see what happens if we activate the one on the left, right? Let's see what happens. What did our cult say here? Question of the day. Might Magic Whirl of Sheen. Hold your lawn mowing money to buy it. That's interesting. I've never played Might and Magic. But I feel like I just watched somebody play World of Sheen. Was it Toki? Did Toki just play that? But then I think like a year or so ago, I think a friend of mine from another channel also played it.
Rise! Arise! Ascending! Angel!
Ah, stunned. Don't stun me. Yeah, we'll see if I can figure this one out on my own, but I am not against, once I hit a wall in a game, I am not against looking it up. I am not the one to sit here and bash my head against the wall for 4 hours trying to solve a puzzle. But I do consider myself fairly intelligent and good at puzzles. So I want to give it a chance. But I absolutely am not too proud when I hit a wall. I will immediately crumble and go look up the answer. Oh yeah, give me this one. I've been getting poisoned a lot. Okay, what is she? She's done everything up through the cast heals. And she's done battle, amber, calcite, floric. Oh my gosh, look how many floric boots I have. She's not done the amphibole. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done that one yet. Charge effect activation speed increases. Okay, but we will we'll do these ones next. Invulnerable for 3 seconds at the start of battle. All right, I like that. Okay. Oh, hello, kitty. You're very loud. Come here. Say hello. Yeah, I've heard good things about the Sheen games, but I've never really ventured in myself. Anybody else need a change of equipment? No, not yet. My expedition has returned. You don't say.
Take a look at this.
Take a look at this.
Wow, they found a whole bunch.
He sounds so excited. I definitely feel like
ship setting sail.
if I had it all to do over again, instead of buying Toy Story, I definitely would have saved my money for Zelda Oracle of Ages, because that game was a lot better. And it took me a long time to save up $30 back in the day. Because I think my allowance was, I think I got $5 every 2 weeks. So it took me quite a while, because in the middle of trying to save up for that game, my family went on vacation, I think, to Toronto. And so I spent some of my money on souvenirs, which meant that kind of had to replenish the Toy Story fund for a while after coming back from vacation. But yeah, my parents were definitely not the type to just like give me money to buy games all the time. I usually would get like birthday, Christmas were like the two guaranteed. And then if I got straight A's on my report card for the entire year, I would oftentimes receive one more. So wait,
A water bridge!
can I walk all the way across it? Or am I gonna get stuck right here? Yeah, I'm stuck right here. So I can't... Can I open this door down here? No. So can I still walk across it is the question. Oh yeah, it appears to have stayed. Yeah, I was definitely, you know, I've talked about it before, like my family did not have a lot of money, so like
You better be ready.
I was not the kid on the block who had all the systems and all the games, right? I was very much the opposite of that. Like I didn't get an NES until the Super NES was already out because it was cheaper. And then most of what I got was like really early NES titles that were like cheap to buy. So like Super Mario Brothers 1, a couple others, but like I didn't have a even by the time I got rid of the NES or moved on from the NES, because I didn't get rid of it per se. I didn't have a huge collection. I had maybe 20 games. So it wasn't like a massive collection by any stretch, but it was a decent collection. Okay, so here's another one. Ooh, a cat chest. 200. Robbery. So we got the flower-shaped gemstone. The jewel was found wedged in the monument. Let's see. If we turn this one on... He activates that waterfall. But the question of the hour is, did it do anything back in the previous room? Yes, it turned another one of the... Turned the thing white. Okay, so all the doors, or all the white ones are lit up. So now I need the blue ones to light up. God, life bottle again. Wait, so what's the point of this? Oh, did I want to do that? I can probably go back. Because I'm guessing... Oh yeah, I just tried to do that. Because I'm guessing what I want to do is come up here. Yeah. This makes sense. Because if I come up here and turn this one on... That should turn the one blue light on. And then... I'll need this teleporter. Because if I go back to the room with the original chalice, I need to turn that on. But then it'll block the way into the inner sanctum. But then I can teleport. You'll see what I'm saying. Because this should turn... Yeah, so that light is now on. And then if I come this way... Because originally I turned this one off because I needed to get into that other area to go turn the other one on, which I already did. So now it doesn't matter that I block this off. Okay, I think I'm going to get this. I think I'm going to get this first try. Or with relatively minimal backtracking. Because now... I can go all the way back. Okay, nothing's gone out. Only... Okay, yeah, we got this. We got this. Let's throw down a quick save real quick. Because now... We'll go back to the very first room. Because we had to deactivate the chalice so that we could get in this doorway. But now we can reactivate the chalice, which should light up the 7th seal on that big door. But we won't be able to walk back through the one we just came in, right? But... as soon as you activate the mechanism, you sense mana begin to permeate the temple. You seem to have released some kind of sealed energy. Yeah. There's a teleport in one of these rooms. Which one is it? The one on the left, I think. Wrong. Can't read a map. Now we can use the teleport, which takes us back to this room. Yeah, I don't care about you. Go away. That's right, folks. You just witnessed a true gamer moment in history. We did it.
I feel the power coming from further inside.
How very intriguing.
I know you're all impressed. Alright, before we go on, let me take a quick look because I think... How many needs... Yeah, oh, I got 3 of them. Okay, no, that's it. Let's use our herbs here, because we can use this on Aizen, and that'll restore his HP. Because I assume there's a fight coming up. I wasn't born yesterday. Lavender. Let's give this to... Give this to Violet. Increased defense. Our boy is finally getting up to where he's not in the basement. I mean, he started off way lower than everybody else. Now he's almost at least in the triple digits. Art attacks. Let's boost up Magilu. Always good to have your caster be even stronger. And then focus. Let's give her a little focus, I guess. And we'll save our sage. Alright. I assume it's about to get nasty down here, so... giant tree demon, apparently. Not what I was expecting, but here we are. Oh, the girl's inside the tree. That's no good.
Well, there you are.
Oh, the seal.
Barrier again.
Looks like we were right. Another Therian.
Just as Velvet conjectured, each of the 7 heads seems to assume a different form.
The sensation! It was here!
Well, look at that. I guess your hunch panned out too, kiddo.
This is just how I felt in Ward Forest. That must have been an Earth Pulse point back there, too.
Well, what are we going to do with this one? Can we get it to shrink like that bug of yours?
I don't care whether it lives or dies.
Oh, that's not very nice.
As long as we defeat it and take out one of Inominat's heads, that's all that matters.
I don't like the noise. I don't like the noise it's making at all. It makes me very uncomfortable, which I'm assuming is the point, because we're basically killing a child trapped in a tree demon body. But I just thought I'd make that known that I do not love the sound it's making. Okay, it's weak to fire. It's resistant to earth. Weak to martial arts. All right, I'm gonna be.
Let it eat you.
Oh
That'd
jeez.
be very uncomfortable.
We're gonna be flame kicking this thing into oblivion.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem! Tremble! Die! Let's go!
You wronged me!
Hey, I'm noticing my healers aren't healing me. What's going on, guys? Alright, I got a little one. I don't have enough soul to do a move.
Blast away the shadows of darkness!
There we go. Jeez Louise. Stop hitting me.
Now, rise, arise, ascending, angel! No mercy!
Wounds that won't heal.
Carve the flesh! Hey! Crash him! Crash through! Flying dragon!
Pressure! Up! You're wide open!
I don't think this Therian's getting any smaller.
The demon again! I'm not letting you go this time! Is that Therian eating the demon?
Oh, that's not gonna haunt my dreams for the rest of the week.
The Therian! It ate her! Malevolence must refer to demons then.
Feeding on demons. I know what that's like.
Mommy. Mommy. Look! It turned into a little girl!
Is that Kamoana?
Mommy, why? Why did you leave me all alone? Did I do something wrong? Was I too weak? I'm sorry, Mommy. I'm sorry.
No, this can't be happening.
I tried so hard to be strong for you, Mommy. The man from the Abbey made me strong. So please, Mommy, please come back.
The Abbey made her strong?
By turning her into a Therian? Jeez, those happy jokers really get off on this sacrifice stuff, don't they?
I can't believe it. That woman, she was trying to save her own daughter.
Starting to put the pieces together.
Mommy, I miss you. Mommy.
Dying, unable to save her daughter, all she could do was offer herself to feed her hungry child.
No, this is my fault.
I mean, it's not your fault.
So, should we bring her with us?
Someone like her will only slow us down.
That Therian isn't going anywhere.
Oh, it's Ollie.
Oscar!
Oh,
what
Oscar.
is the Abbey doing?
I thought his name was
Please
Oliver.
Tell me, I have to know.
Eleanor, the less you know, the better.
Yeah,
I
that's
must know.
that's normal.
I killed her mother, and then the poor girl, she...
Ah, so she must have devoured the demon. But don't let that trouble you. The demon was a necessary sacrifice to bring an end to this world's pain and suffering.
It wasn't just some demon. She was a mother. She was all this girl had. Her one and only mother.
Be that as it may, those who possess strong wings must...
The whole bird allegory thing just keeps coming up.
It's not nice to make a girl cry.
Kamawana.
It's now or never.
Out of the way, Laphicet.
Wait! Have you no compassion?
This isn't up for discussion.
I thought you just wanted to weaken Innominat! You can sever the link! You don't have to kill her! Velvet!
Oh, someone's had a change of heart. Apparently, a woman's tears truly do have frightening power.
I'm just curious about something Grimoire said. I can always kill this one later.
If we're taking her with us, we'd better grab her and go. No sense lingering in the enemy's territory.
Hey, Kamawana. My name's Laphicet. Do you want to come with me and my friends and get out of here?
Where's my mommy? I'll be lonely without her. You're not alone, sweetie. I promise. Even if she's far away, your mother will always be looking over you. How do you know?
Because you ate her.
Because... that's what my mother does for me, too.
Oh, well, that too.
Let's go, Kamawana.
Okay.
Dude, what is that hair? Also, can we get this girl a robe or something? Level up. Alright, so everybody's learned their level 2 Mystic Art. I don't know how to use them, but I have them now. The Marathoner's Ventite unlocks the Chain Battle grade bonus. Possessing the Marathoner's Ventite will increase the grade earned if another battle is fought within a certain time after winning a battle. This affects stacks, allowing up to double the normal amount of grade, but will reset if any character is KO'd, if you flee from battle, or you save the game. Okay. That's interesting, so that'll help you get your upgrades quicker, I suppose. Now, will this one let me leave using the item? Or is it going to make me walk out? Looks like it's going to let me leave using the item, although this one is not that far of a walk. I don't think it's worth... Oh, wait a minute, I can't... wait, yes I can. I got to use the teleporter. It was over here, I think. Probably not worth wasting the item. It costs like a whole 188 gold, and I only have like 70,000.
Good. The malevolence is getting stronger.
My. The effects are already starting to show.
What does that mean? Yeah, why not?
Don't waste my time.
Let's go!
I hope I did a good job.
Alright, hold on. Somebody... We only got one equipment mastery, huh? He isn't... Okay, switch with Laphicet. Because Laphicet needed to learn those shoes, and you need to learn these shoes. Game is so weird. You gotta learn. You guys need to trade shoes, so that he can learn your shoes and you can learn his shoes. Oh, it's looking kind of nasty out here. I'm really hoping it'll let me use whatever item to transport back to the town and not have to retread this whole area. Oh, there's a teleporter though. Never mind. Because I know in one of the other areas it would not let me use the teleport bottle because there were multiple cutscenes that it wanted me to view. But I'm... Oh, wait a minute. Warp to the east entrance? No, I don't want to warp to the east entrance. That's where I just came from. Alright, well, let's see if I can take this teleporter. Leave me alone, bird. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to west. Okay, yeah, this puts me near the exit. Oh, it puts me near all these cat souls. Mind if I do? Still need like 500 of them to open up all the chests that I had to skip earlier. Alright, now this part looks like I'm just gonna have to hoof it. Oh, where am I going? This is... I mean, I guess I'll grab these now that I'm here, but, like... Ran past the way out of here. Were they always like that?
Grim, what's up? Did you come to share something else you found in that book?
Not quite. I'm afraid the malevolence has grown too dense for me to hole up at the inn reading.
Malevolence?
The hell? What's that coming out of their bodies?
Malevolence. They're all hitting their limits.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Demon Blight! Even the Inn Girl! Why is this happening?
Even the Inn
They're
Girl.
demons now. Their malevolence is spilling over.
The malevolence. All of that energy spilling from their bodies. That's what causes the demon blight?
Do you know what Demon Blight really is? What demons are?
They couldn't have gotten far. Track them down at all costs.
We'll talk later. The Exorcists are going to have their hands full with these demons. Let's get back to the ship while we can.
I don't know, they seem chill to me. Just leave them here. Let them be a village of werewolves.
Take a look at this.
Heyo.
Well, well. Now here's a fine haul.
Great. Let's do this one Ron Getsu style, guys.
Level up. Disciple of the oh, so this one, okay, let's see how much it decreases the time by.
Show them how Ifrid's crew can sail.
Oh, 5 minutes. Okay, that's significant. Okay, where are we going? Return to the Von Eltia at Isolde Docks. Okay, can we just teleport? Yeah, apparently. Let's do that then. Oh, wait. Did I open that cat chest? Where am I? Mackler Beach. It costs 185. Is there a way to see how many I have? Perchance. Plates, materials. I mean, I know if I pick one up, it'll tell me, but let me go grab one. I did not get that chest. Oh, 168. I don't have enough for it still. Might be enough on this beach, though. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to collect cat souls. Okay, I've got enough. There's one less that I need to remember to come back for. Cross that off my list. The laughing glasses. Oh, those sound stupid. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh. He wants that. Let's see, I still have 1, 2, 3 other ones that I had to leave behind. One of them's in Isolt's. One of them was on that Aberrant Quarter Admin 4 Island or whatever it was. And then one was in Logren Tower. And I can't read my writing. I don't know if that one costs 170 or 120. It's probably 170. The one that's in this city. I'm not going to be able to afford this one either. Hey, did you hear a strange sound coming from Haria Village? It was probably just the waves. Wow, how could you hear that all the way from here? Be careful around the penguins. They may be domesticated, but they're still meat eater. They won't eat people though, will they? See for yourself if you want, but I'm telling you, fooling around with beasts ain't wise. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Another peaceful day. Yeah, peaceful. Very peaceful, nice, peaceful, very, very good. Very nice day. What a nice day where nothing happened, you know? I don't think there's really anything else I need to do. Let's just go. Isolt used to be the hottest vacation spot around. Newlyweds would flock here on their honeymoons. Now, my generation misses out on all the cool stuff. I think you'd have trouble finding a husband no matter what your surroundings. Dang, get roasted. What is this? Oh, it's a church. I think I came in here before. Help, exorcists! Oh, he knows I'm a demon, huh? You back here? I don't like this menacing music. Being stationed at South Canada is rough. I've lost 20 pounds since I got here. Oh, you got a long way to go yet. I've lost over 60 pounds. Isn't that worth a trip to the doctor? Why are they losing so much weight? Are they having traveler's diarrhea? Is that supposed to be the joke?
Where are we going? Where's my mom?
Kamoana, your mother is still far away.
Then I need to wait for her at home. Let's go back to Haria.
Scary demons are running through the village. It's too dangerous there now.
But I want to see my mom.
Your mom would be sad if you got hurt by a demon. Come with us, and we'll keep you safe until she comes back.
Okay, I'll go with you. I wouldn't want Mom to be sad.
How do I get out of here, like, forever? Oh yeah, I think it's down here.
All right. You're going to tell me about the demon blight and malevolence. Are you seriously thinking of breaking the Moloch taboo?
That depends.
Moloch taboo?
This is about more than just the demons. You could say it's the truth behind how this world really works. The knowledge can be devastating to humans, throwing into question everything they think they know. And so the Malachim agreed to withhold it from humans, for their own protection.
Do you still want to know?
It's not like I'm a human anymore.
I can't keep lying to myself. I can't go on unless I know the truth.
You asked for it. First of all, this thing, this illness you call Demon Blight does not exist. Any human carries the potential of becoming a demon. All it takes is for the malevolence lurking in their heart to overflow.
And what exactly is this malevolence?
Impure emotions beyond what reason can suppress. Think of it as the sin buried in men's souls.
So you knew.
I'm a witch. So malevolence is the darkness in all our hearts. Make any sense to you guys? Any at all?
When you put it like that, yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
By nature, humans are incited by negative energy. It is easy to turn them towards impurity, creating malevolence. In fact, most people are constantly generating malevolence.
It might even be possible that demons are people's true selves, and what little reason they possess is all that keeps them in human form.
If the masses realize this, the realm would be thrown into utter chaos. That's why the Abbey propagates the lie of demon light.
So I presume.
That can't be true! You know yourselves there weren't any demons before the opening!
It used to be that humans couldn't see demons, or Malachim. Not unless they possessed a unique spiritual talent we call resonance.
All your average human would see was someone turning extremely violent. Unable to explain what was happening, they'd just call those people possessed or feral.
Then what made people see them all of a sudden?
I don't know. My guess would be that something triggered greater resonance among all of humanity. And then, on the day of the Advent, all humans gained the ability to perceive Malachim. And in the following days, the exorcist numbers swelled.
This has to be Artorias' doing.
But if there's no sickness, why would an entire village turn into demons at the same time?
8-headed is the lord of the land, with 7 mouths to devour malevolence. Humans produce malevolence, which Therians consume and transmit to Innominat. But when we removed Kamawana from the Earth Pulse point...
Clever boy. That's right. With no Therian to absorb their malevolence, the villagers could no longer contain it.
So you're saying it's all my fault?
Hey, what's going on? You all look so sad. It's scaring me.
On the other hand, at least now we know we can trust the contents of that ancient book. We tear the Therians away from their Earth Pulse points. Innominat's power will wane, and will prevent this awakening.
But if we take away the Therians, then more and more humans will turn into demons.
It's the only way to kill Artorias.
Ooh, the knives come out.
So even the truth won't stop you. Very well.
Since each Therian looks different, we'll only find them by capturing the Earth Pulse points one by one.
What separates humans and demons?
That's Eleanor.
Cheer up, Eleanor. Your mommy's looking over you too, you know.
Yeah, so she is. Thank you, Kamawana.
Grimoire, I want you to tell me more about what you said earlier. About malevolence? I told you, the subject is taboo. I understand that human emotions create a poison called malevolence that turns people into demons. Is there no way to stop malevolence from being created? As long as
Stop being a
humans
jerk?
remain human, no. Malevolence is born of emotion, you see. But your kind must have found a way around it. Malakim experience emotions too. But Malakim do not produce malevolence, unlike humans. That's a lie. I've watched a Malak turn into a demon. That only happens when we are exposed to too much external malevolence. True. The island was full of prisoners and demons. And Melchior hit that Malak with something that turned it into a wyvern. Was it malevolence? To Malakim, malevolence is a powerful toxin. We seek those of purity to serve as vessels to protect us from it. It is not a perfect solution, however. If the vessel is corrupted, the Malak is as well. That is correct. So if Eleanor turns into a demon, then Laphicet... That must be what Eisen meant when he said he'd hate to see Laphicet's vessel broken. A small crack in one's soul is often all it takes to break a person apart. So try not to pick on our squeaky clean exorcist too much, Thanks for the warning.
Very, very interesting. Anybody here had anything to say?
So I rescued this poacher who'd run away from one of those Class 4 islands, right? She mentioned something about being hired by some chef to go hunt a rare wolf on the island. But she didn't see a single blasted critter on that island, let alone any rare wolf. Place was empty.
Then why did she run away?
Even though she never saw nothing, she kept hearing some beast howling round the island. Freaked her right out, I tell ya. When she got back to her boat, her food had been pilfered, and her ship was scratched up to hell. She got out of there as quick as she could, but her ship sunk soon as she hit open water.
Sounds like whatever's there is as smart and manipulative as it is vicious.
Sounds like. Later I heard some talk about how several exorcists had gotten killed on that island. If you plan on going, you'd best be very cautious.
I mean, that's what they told me about the last one, and it was super easy, so, you know, I assume this same. Alright, well, I'm gonna save it here. It's been 4 hours already. Who could believe it? 34-hour playtime. Crazy. Did I save it? Oh, did I just... Wait. Oh, okay, never mind. What's going on? Too many sound effects going on. I'm hitting the wrong button. That's why. Oh, man. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out for another night of Tales of Berseria. Made some good progress. I think, according to the walkthrough that I had, we are officially through chapter 3 of 6. So I think we've crested the halfway point, I think. Like I said, that's just of the chapters that I know of. I don't know like exactly how long each section is, so we may be like either more or less than half. I'm not positive, but I would assume we're probably about halfway.